Back. Hello, everybody. How are we feeling today? I know. I got my first day off work in a while. Much hype, much excitement. Just, what's it called? Monetize this. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Looking like it's going to be a great game today. I'm much excited. I'm curious to see how this turns out, honestly. Because we've seen a lot of games in this series, and they haven't really been the closest at times. Like, there have been opportunities where Edmonton has looked to try to close some gaps here, but at the end of the day, it has been the Colorado show so far, and it's going to be interesting to see how that comes up in Game 4. Let me just... it's been a while, guys. It's been a while. Been a hot minute. Where's Colorado Avalanche? Bash is saying sweep. Fair. Honestly, I feel that mood. I get that. I feel your mood on that one. I know how you feel there. I can understand it. I'm not sure if I think it'll be a sweep. I think this could go 5. But yeah, I think the result is not in question. It's how it happens at this point. How do we get there? That's the truest question of the term right now, honestly. NHL stream. Sweet man. Oh, you never know. You never know. New York in 5. Yeah, could be New York in 5. I think that one's a bit of a tougher matchup because it really depends on how that team, if the New York Rangers, it matters a lot, honestly, how the other teams bounce back and seeing if it interacts much with them, but we'll have to see. We really do have to see on that one. I've awaiting judgment. I'll say that. I've yet to give my judgment on that series. Mm-hmm. Everyone, just sharing this around, guys. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Ooh, go Avs go. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm just eager to get this game underway. It's been a while since I streamed, at least. It's been almost a week. Feels like forever. What's up, Zach? Not much. Not much. Honestly, I just got off work. I was working 5 days straight. Got off work. It was really nice, actually, because I got to, after work on my last shift, we got out, game ended at 1 or something, so we ended up getting out, or game started at 1, sorry, if you excuse me, 1 p.m., so we ended up getting out at around 5 or 6 o'clock. So then we went out for drinks afterwards with some of my coworkers, which is always great, honestly. Love all of my coworkers dearly. They're all great, especially the ones I hang out with. They're awesome. But yeah, no. I've been alright. I've been okay. I've been eagerly seeing what's gonna happen, honestly, with these hockey games. I have to say, I've been kind of starved to see some hockey because I haven't had to watch any. I haven't got to watch any of it live in a while. But yeah, it should be good. Game 4 tonight. Oilers, Avalanche looking to win the series in 4 straight. A realistic possibility, but not necessarily one that is an obvious, an automatic outcome. Zach needs to learn hockey. Obviously he needs to learn hockey. Of course. How dare he? Lightning in 6. Excuse me, madam. As I have said time and time again, It is called a reverse jinx. You should be thanking me for making a reverse jinx because if I hadn't, then you might be losing the series right now. Reverse jinxes are a thing, and I have been fully indulging that with the New York Rangers. Darcy Kemper ready to show Mike Smith. You actually thought, Mike? You actually thought? Tell Carter I say hi in the podcast episode finally that I can't stop laughing at the comparison of Binnington to Linguini from Ratatouille. Please don't tell me he stole that from me. If he used that, he stole that from me. I'm telling you right now. I compared, goddamn it, him to Ratatouille. Fuck, he stole it from me. Bucks, welcome to the stream, buddy. Appreciate you tuning in. Hi everyone. Avs win today, probably. Also, Bruins fired the wrong guy. Yeah, honestly, I was expecting Sweeney to go. Cause no disrespect, but with most of Boston's problems are drafting and developing. Usually, Cassidy can usually get them to the dance. You know what I mean? He gets them to the playoffs. So I don't know why Cassidy was the guy that got fired, but I guess it happens. Lightning coming back, we'll never know. I never know. Feel free to leave a like on the stream, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. It's great to see all y'all again. I haven't had the pleasure of streaming in a while, as I've been busy with work. But finally, work. Gold Eyes are on the road again, so I get to be here. I do have a drink tonight of choice. My drink of choice will be Mountain Dew. I know we're going back to the classic Zach right now, the classic Zach drink of choice. It'll be fine, honestly. I after last night, going out with my coworkers, it's probably best I don't drink, at least for a little bit. I think I got a lot out of my system there, mostly my liver, but things happen. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, appreciate it. Mean Girl Hockey, welcome. What are our predictions tonight? And I know people are just saying blanket statements by saying sweep this, sweep that. Okay, I will indulge that. However, what's it called? What is the yeah, I was gonna say couldn't read that, Mean Girl. What is the score predictions we got today? Chat. What are our score predictions? I got Baja Blast on standby. My girlfriend got me into Baja Blast, and yeah, no, solid investment right there. The problem is, though, is that usually when I go out, I have to, if I buy Mountain Dew, I have to buy it at one store. I can't buy it at, Sev, because Sev's prices, 7-Eleven's prices are a little high. Not gonna shit on Sev, it happens. Tooth decay in a can, Mountain Dew. Thank God I bought it in a 2-liter. Otherwise, I could be fucked right now, eh? Party, how are you feeling, Zach? I'm feeling great. Thank you for tuning in, Party. Appreciate it. Appreciate you tuning in. Avs win 3-1. Nichushkin scores first. Honestly, I think that's a solid prediction. 4-2 Avalanche prediction as well. Yeah, I can see that. TTT, welcome to the stream, man. Appreciate it. I'm not sure if you've been here before. If so, I'm sorry I don't remember you. I haven't been on the last 2 streams. My brother was covering for me because I was working. But yeah, are you a fan of the Avalanche, the Oilers, or are you a neutral viewer? Your brother was doing the streams. Hope everything is well. Oh, of course. Yeah, no, I was just working, Party. I had 5 days of work in a row, and I work at a ballpark, so the baseball games would be and actually, it's funny, too, because yesterday, the Rangers played at 2 p.m., right? So I'm thinking in my head, I thought the Rangers game was going to be a normal game at 7, even though it is Sunday and a matinee game makes sense. But in hindsight, doesn't it really just sound weird? Imagine this. Imagine you lose the Stanley Cup to whatever team, and then you get out of the locker room. It's 5:30 in the afternoon. That's just a weird, the vibe doesn't match the time, you know what I mean? But, no. Oh. Yes! 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 Kyle Connor won the Lady Thing! Yes! Yes! He fucking Connor's the Lady Bing winner from your Winnipeg Jets. Woo! Sorry. My inner Jets fan just fucking had a meltdown. I'm so glad you guys got to witness that on chat. I'm so sorry, TTT. I'm so sorry. It's just, oh, it's been a rough year for the Jets, okay? It's been a rough year. We don't get many wins. Oh, I can die a happy man, honestly. Oh, he fucking did it, too. He fucking did it. He fucking... I have to timestamp that. I have to timestamp that. Sorry, y'all. How's everyone doing? Anything interesting in the chat, guys? Anything interesting to talk about? What happened, Drillsy? Drillsy, Kyle Connor from your Winnipeg Jets just won the Lady Bing Trophy. For the record, this is the second award that a Winnipeg Jets 2.0 player has ever received. The first being to Connor Hellebuck, which I'm definitely going to get, what's it called? So now I got my Vesna banner for Helly when he got it in the 2021 season. Kyle Connor just won the Lady Bing, so now I'm going to definitely buy that right now. Whenever they release a thing, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This is fucking great. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Appreciate you tuning in. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go. Nice guys only come from Winnipeg. Yeah, but to be fair, the only people that play in Winnipeg are born in like a northern state in the U.S. So what's the difference, eh? I was not expecting. I forgot, honestly. I forgot that they would announce that they would announce it on like before the game. Even though I'd read it earlier, I was at my girlfriend's place and she's like, "What are you looking at?" I'm like, "I'm reading up on the Lady Bing race because he has to win it. He has to win. He has the most points in Jets 2.0 history in one season. He has, and he's got two. He got 4 penalty minutes. He took 2 penalties the entire season. And people are like saying in the comments, Jacob Slavin, Jacob Slavin. No, you shut your fucking mouths. It had to be Kyle Connor. Like, Kyle Connor's back hurt from carrying the goddamn Jets the entire season. Ah. Okay, but how are we doing, guys? He's back. He's back. And he's feeling great. He's feeling great. I'm going to grab a drink right now. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. You see? Won it. We're getting a banner. Because he's the best. Our gentleman is better than your gentleman. Whatever. I'm back, chat. I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh, God. They all probably fucked off by now. I'm so sorry. Okay. Oh, our drink of tonight. Alrighty. Boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, lads. Oh, lads. Oh, lads. Whew, I thought Kyle got traded for something or something, but cool, good for him. No, Patrick Laine got traded, but Kyle Connor didn't because Kyle Connor's the best. Oh boys, was it ever any doubt? Was it ever in doubt? Never in doubt. Welcome everyone to the stream. Zach is still recovering from his Winnipeg Jets getting the Lady Bing Award. And we got a game still to do, eh? Whew. Alright, sounds good. Kane gonna miss the Oilers get swept, so sad. Well, Shifley missed the Jets get swept, so he's gonna know how it feels. Welcome, Liam Wolf, to the stream. Appreciate you tuning in. Oh, God, did I blow up my whole voice in that? Honestly, I don't care. I don't care. Ugh. I'm so happy right now. This is great. This is awesome. Woo, how are we feeling, guys? What? Sorry, we were doing predictions, and then I got hit with a fucking bombshell. 7-2. Okay, so someone's got 5-3 Oilers. Nicole's got 5-3 Oilers. I can see that. Okay. Got some 7-2s. Camden, welcome to the stream, my friend. Appreciate you tuning in. I'm hyped. I'm very hyped. I'm very hyped. So hyped. Anyway, Oilers 5-2. Nice prediction. Not bad. We shall see. They're getting ready to go out, guys. As always, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. We do appreciate you tuning in. It does help us out always. It means so much to us. You can feel free to donate if you want. You don't have to, though. Don't feel pressured to. The only thing I do always like to mention is if you do donate, your name and the amount of money that you donate will also be on our list of donations because it's important to note all the people that got you to where you are. That includes any and all contributions. Who's going to score first tonight? Oilers or Avalanche? I think the Oilers score first tonight, and then we see where it goes from there. Oilers down Dr. Dre and Citizen Kane. They definitely losing. Jesus. I'm so excited for this right now. This is going to be great. 4-1 Colorado, 5-2 Oilers. All right. So I think the majority, I think this split I'd say is it's probably 75-25 split Avalanche. Just because the Avs have not lost. Also, the Avs have not lost a single game on the road this entire postseason. Both wins came in Colorado to the St. Louis Blues as they swept the Predators in 4. Lost games 2 and 5 at home, and haven't lost on the road the entire postseason. They're about it's fucking. It's 8-0 almost. It might be 8-0 on the road, 7-0. It's not pretty. Oilers will score their first goal. All right. And then Oilers only score late second period. All right. Well, honestly, I like the I liked seeing how you guys want to predict it, and I won't remember all of them because I don't have great memory. I'm just, is what it is. But you can always feel free to remind us that you got a prediction right. That's always great. I did a little game with my coworkers when because we work at a baseball diamond, and I to my two other coworkers I was with, I'm kind of like I'm kind of the supervisor like of that station or whatever because I've been there the longest. So me and them were just like we're like predictions. If Gold Eyes win and if Gold Eyes lose, two predictions each. I couldn't even remember that. That's how bad I am at remembering certain things. But yeah, no. First period's gonna come up soon. Honestly, we should be starting soon. Nice to see y'all here. Welcome, Jen. Appreciate you tuning in. Nice to see you here. Ugh. My dad's like, "Do we really want the most gentlemanly player for the Jets for to win? Like, want the most gentlemanly player in the league?" I'm like, honestly, I'll take whatever win I can get. Whatever win the Jets can have, I'll take it. Lady Bing, I'll take it. Whatever it takes. You know what I found out is a really good mix, and a little Pink Whitney. I might actually try that in the future because I have Pink Whitney still laying around. So I'm not totally against your idea. Your idea intrigues me, sir. Yeah, this should be a good game, guys. I think if we're gonna, I'll put a prediction both ways because I don't like going one or the other because that always makes it hard for me. But I'll do Ooh, let's go have Blue Neon Traveler. Welcome, appreciate you tuning in. If you guys missed anything so far, not of the game, um, Kyle Connor, Winnipeg Jets forward, won the Lady Bing. It was announced before the game, and I found out at about the 9 minute mark in the stream, and then blew out my voice screaming about how happy I was because I haven't had a pure enjoyment like scream like that in a long time. So now my voice hurts a little bit here, but it doesn't matter. As as people who have watched these streams will tell you, I have came back from worse. So it's not going to be a problem. Just if I sound a little bit hoarse or if I'm like a little gravel, that'd be why. I cheered too loud about a man winning an award for being a gentleman. Not even like for outscoring. No, he's just a nice guy. Literal nice guy award. Nice guys finish last unless you're Kyle Connor. Then you get a trophy for it. They're getting ready to go right now. A bunch of guys are getting on the ice for the starting lineups. That'll be shortly followed by Anthems, and then we'll be underway. Reminder, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. Appreciate you tuning in. Means a lot. Nice to have you all here. I'm excited for this game. Should be a fun one. I think, honestly, there's so many questions going in. Dylan Holloway getting his first game in the, what's it called? in the national, like, Hockey League playoffs tonight. Will debut, try to save this Oilers team that has not shown any, like, there have been weaknesses throughout this Oilers team, and Colorado has not given any weaknesses to the Oilers, so, Oh, Matt, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Oh, I can feel it. Why did I get so excited about a fucking Lady Bang award? Oh, God. Oh, hang on. Alrighty, getting ready to do Anthems right now. Anyone got any more predictions before this game gets started? Just wondering. Ooh. OT will not be manifested tonight. You know what though? Wouldn't that be a fun way to go, Blue Neon Traveler? I disagree. I think OT should be manifested tonight for a overtime win to win a series, possibly. Oh, that's the biggest of manifestations, isn't it? Going on at Ole Miss is about to advance the Super Regionals. Man, that seems like a baseball person's thing. So I'm not like hardcore baseball. Like I like it. I played it, of course, as a kid. But I will have more info on OT later. More news as it happens. 6'3" abs he has. 6'3" abs. Blue Neon Traveler, it's really nice that you've been here for like the whole playoff run pretty much, because I didn't even plan on covering the Avalanche for a while, because until they had like that off day in like the weekend there where your game got slotted in, I'm like, I have time, I'll record it. Yeah. It's nice to have met so many people from like the first round and like as it goes along. Why did I do that to my voice? They're singing the American national anthem, so we'll do that. Then the Canadian one, but the Canadian one is a lot shorter because they get right to the point. The odds are below 35 at the moment. All right, so like, I think it probably depends who scores first. I'll probably do a video later tonight. No matter what, I'll do two videos tonight. So two videos are probably coming later. One is for Kyle Connor winning the Lady Bing Memorial Trophy, Lady Bing Award, and then the second one is if the Colorado Avalanche win tonight against the Edmonton Oilers, that there will be a video coming out on that as a series recap. So just for something to keep on the radar, you know how it is. Ugh. Now they're doing the Canadian anthem, everybody. Thanks to everybody who checked out my goal or no goal on the Cale Makar offside. I know a lot of people disagreed with me on this, but honestly, it did really do help. The YouTube algorithm was very nice to the video, and it actually ended up getting over 2,000 views, which doesn't happen often on this channel. Like, even over 1,000, I'm fucking thrilled. So to get 2.3K on it was awesome. Thank you so much. Basically nice meeting fans of salty, disappointing teams during the first round. It's this year's superstition. I must watch at least a few minutes of every stream now, no matter what. That's fair, honestly. I've been there. Like, I was doing things like I would have like a goddamn like how I was watching the Jets playoff run was the same way. Also, they're singing the anthem right now, guys. So don't worry. They're almost done. They're getting ready to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oilers Avalanche Game 4. Getting ready to start up. But no, when I was watching Jets in any playoff run, I was the same way. I had a thing where I would, wherever we scored in the 17-18 run, I ran into my fucking living room because I was just so fucking amped up about it. Like, alrighty. Couple stories here. Francois being solid in net. Shocker. Mike Smith having some Mike Smith master classes. Less shocking, but a little disappointing. Getting ready for this to be the last O Canada of the season. I should have yelled True North then. I might have blown my opportunity, lads. Not gonna lie. Just killed my voice doing it. Anywho. McDavid McKinnon, opening draw. Here we go. And we're underway. Abs win the draw. Back to the defender. D to D. Back in their own zone, looking to push the puck up the ice. They move it into the offensive zone, right along the wall, back to the point. Devon Taves fires it down low. Battle down low. Behind the net, Avs come up with it. Avs down low in the corner. Turns it over. Oilers pick it up. Oilers looking down the ice. Over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl getting a bit of speed. Enters the zone. Cuts back and waits. Puts it down low for McDavid. McDavid leaves it there for his defender. Nobody home there, and that'll go all the way back down the ice into the Oilers zone. Oilers have it in their own zone. Moving it along there, trying to find some positioning to enter the zone with. They'll dump it down low around the net. Oilers have it. Battle down low in the zone. In the corner. Oilers keep it right up front. Fires that. Goes off the post. Avalanche gets saved by an early post there, and they keep play alive here as they move it up in their own zone. Avs will be offside at the line, and we'll get another whistle. This is so my luck to, like, finally after 5 days of working, be able to stream and then scream my voice out over a fucking Lady Bing. That's very, very my voice like. I have a thing with watching Lisa when they're at home. Honestly, though, I'd argue I'm the same way. I have to watch games alone. You'll notice I don't have a lot of people I bring on, like, when I'm watching games. Because also, too, like, it's camera, like, being in front of the camera is not something that everyone should have, you know? Like, some people, they don't want to be in front of the camera, and I get that. But yeah, it's always interesting. Like, I will be, like, I'm always nervous watching hockey games, especially with the Jets, so. Oh, out in front, chance there by the Avalanche. That just gets pushed aside. Avs battling down low. Oilers pick it up in their own zone, looking to get out with it. Moving along. Honestly, Game 4, first goal will be huge in this. Last time the Oilers were swept was in last year's first round against the Winnipeg Jets. Ding. Avs moving the puck up the ice. Tries to dump it down low. Avs holding it at the line. Moving it along. Can't connect there on the passing. Andy, welcome to stream. Nice to see you here, buddy. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Appreciate you all tuning in. Oilers having their own zone. Looking to move it up. They'll dump it in over the line there. McDavid. McDavid down low tries to push it out front. A battle right there in front of the net in the crease area. But Francouz will get on top of the puck and then it will be covered. Oh, hang on a minute. Halls, that'll save my throat. We'll have to try. We'll get an offensive zone face-off here for the Oilers. 17:50 left in the first period. Oilers out shooting the Avalanche 3-1 so far. Avs win the draw. Looking to move it up ice. 3-on-2 entering the zone. Slows it down. Shot that gets stopped there by Smith with the blocker. I'm subscribed, my guy. Oh, Andy, I know you're subscribed. I was just saying as like a blanket statement. Oilers are going to get the first penalty of the game. Avs have the puck passing it around there as the ref's got his hand up in the air. Avs moving it along. D to D. McKinnon's got it in the high slot. Looking around, fires it there. Shot that goes off, and Mike Smith goes back to the Avs, though, so they keep possession. Almost a hit from behind there. And finally, along the wall, the Oilers will touch up. And the Colorado Avalanche will go to the first power play of Game 4. It's a bad penalty by Zach Kassian. A slash along the hands there of Jack Johnson. Oilers will be short to start this game pretty early in this game, honestly. Cassian's mad, but honestly, you don't need to come across like this in any way, shape, or form. The battle's along the wall. You can slow him up and take the body there. You don't need to go across there. Avs moving along. Shot! That goes wide. And goes out of the zone, skips past the defender, and goes down the ice. Makar will pick it up in his own zone. My team takes first place. Congratulations, Riley. I'm happy for you, my friend. Nice to see you here. Avs cutting through the defending zone. Makar almost split the defenseman there. I'll move it back around. Cycling it around, back to the point. Along the wall. Fakes the shot, goes back to the point. Oh! Thank you! Thank you, Little Potato Man. That's so nice of you, man. Thank you for the donation. I really do appreciate it. That's so nice. Thanks, buddy. I hope you're having a great day, by the way. Chance there by the Avalanche. Shot that gets stopped there by Smith. Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate that. Oh, on the side of the shot scores! The Colorado Avalanche have opened the scoring. Looks like it's going to be Cale Makar from the point. And the Avalanche strike first in Game 4. Oilers with a chance to clear, doesn't get out. Shot from the point, through a screen, high glove, no chance there. And Cale Makar has given the Avalanche a 1-0 lead. Ooh. I'm just also writing down the donation, guys. Sorry for taking any time off here. Thank you. It's very nice of you. So the Avalanche will get the first goal of the game on a power play, no less, on a bad penalty for the Oilers to take. And yep, Avs have it in their own zone. Tries to push out. Oilers take possession. Moving it down low. McDavid tries to cut out front. Shot! Stop there by Francouz! A very good chance there by McDavid, and Francouz just gets enough of it with a right pad. The rebound was loose there for a second, but no one else could capitalize on it because no one's as fast as McDavid on the Oilers. Oilers moving around in the neutral zone. Welcome any new viewers here. It's been a great time so far, so yeah. It was 11-1 because we had great defense. That's really good, honestly. Defense wins championships. Avs have it in their own zone, looking to move it up the ice. Flips it out in the neutral zone, pushes into the offending zone, and he'll move it down low on the boards. Avalanche and the Oilers moving around with it. Fogle has it in his own zone, taking his time. Looking up ice, skating with it. Fogle still has it, enters the zone. Fires, that gets blocked there by the defender. Oilers keep it in down low. Goes along the boards. Oilers try to push it towards the slot area. It doesn't work. Oilers battle down low with it. Avs looking to retake it. Let's go Oilers for me. Welcome back, the three bros. Nice to see you here, buddy. Little Potato Man. Wah. Oilers have it in their own zone. Avalanche forces him off the puck. Tries to play it towards the slot area and nobody home there. Oilers pick it up back the other way. Hyman gets through one defender. Keeps charging along for it. Down low. Fans want a penalty. They won't get one. Avalanche try to move it up ice. Doesn't work. Oilers take possession. Oilers enter the zone. Up to Cassian. He's down low in the zone area. Back to the point. Fires! Shot that gets blocked there by the Avs. Can't hold it in there as the Avs will force it out. Nichushkin on the forecheck there with Nurse. Nurse will play it around to his other defender, looking to move it up the ice. I said before, the series Smith would be wet paper and net. Shot, that's an easy save there by Mike Smith, and he'll hang on to it. Yeah, I gotta say, no disrespect, but Mike Smith is part of the reason the Oilers are losing this series so far. Like, there have been times, honestly, no disrespect, I think the Oilers win Game 3 2-0 if Mike Smith isn't in net. Like, there's 3 goals, I don't like either of them. One's a tight, like a short side chance. Also, we're getting a commercial break, so I'm just going to kind of go on this tangent for a little bit. Short side chance that shouldn't have went in the net. The second one, he seal dives over here when it's coming out there. And the third one's a 5-hole shot. In a do-or-die hockey game, which Game 3 pretty much is. All Game 3s are kind of like that, though. Like, it's very imperative that your team wins a Game 3. Because if you win Game 3, you're either still alive in this series, like, with a realistic chance, or you just got the lead in the series. One of the two. But, like, he needs to be better than that. Because you can't win with goaltending like that. He needs to be some semblance of consistent. Blue Bombers start this week. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Carter's videos covering that. I'm dying inside. Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, I think Mike Smith is going to be the, like, Oilers fans are going to hate me for saying this. I called it, like,
a year and a half ago, when the Oilers traded down with the Minnesota Wild and didn't draft Jesper Wallstedt, I was gobsmacked because the goaltender prospect literally fell in your lap because the Oilers have Mikko Koskinen and Mike Smith. That's an aging goaltending tandem that has flashes of great play mixed with 50 shades of inconsistent. You can't win with that. It can maybe get you in a deep playoff run, which, to be fair, this is. But I don't know if it's enough to win you the cup. Even goddamn Anton Hudobin didn't win the cup. You know what I mean? He got them there, but just for comparative. And in terms of age ranges, that's a comparative. That's a fair comparison. Honestly, the fact that Edmonton tried to build a championship team with Smith and Koskinen for 3 years, that is brutal match. No, I think it is. Ken Holland really dropped the ball in the drafting department there. You should have drafted Jesper Wallstedt. You really should have. Rangers dropped the ball. They had that game. Rangers had, too. It's funny you mentioned that. Rangers had game 3. They really did. Although it's worth noting that game 3 is kind of misleading because game 3 is also all their goals are power play goals, so it's tough to say if they were really going to be able to convert highly on 5-on-5 play, which they weren't. So yeah, there was obviously room for Tampa to succeed. Anyway, we're back. Avalanche have the puck, moving around in their own zone, looking to go in. They'll dump it in. Smith out of his net to play it. Can't connect on it, but the Avalanche keep it in the zone. From the slot, that gets stopped there by Smith. The rebound gets loose, though, and the Avs pick it up. Back to the point again. Walks down the line along the wall. Fires it. That gets deflected over the net. Oilers pick it up in their own zone. Cassian flips it up. Tries to get it deep. Avs pick it up. Moving down low with it. Cuts out. Gets hit there by the defender, and the Oilers pick it up. Oilers with speed. Entering the zone. Flips it down low. Avalanche pick it up in their own zone in the corner. Big hit there by the Oilers, but the Avs keep the puck. Avs moving it in. Enters the zone. Welcome any new viewers. If you're new to the stream, don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate you tuning in and leave a like. I'll be back in a few. Sounds good, man. Avs pick it up. Shot! Oh, what a shot off the crossbar! Oh, that was absolutely labeled for the top shelf, but just found the bar. Avalanche tried to push it out. Oilers keep it in. Avs now get it another chance. They'll push it out of the zone. Dumps it down low. They're doing great. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I know they've been recording every now and then, but I never know. I'm never sure of it, Andy. But that's great to hear. Oilers dump it all the way down the ice. No icing here as the Avs pick it up in their own zone. Looking to move up the ice with it. Moving it down low. Oilers pick it up in their own zone. Taking their time with it in the neutral zone. They'll flip it down the ice. Battle down low in there. Oh, a big hard hit there on Byram. He kind of fell awkwardly, but he seems okay. Chancellor for the Oilers. That just goes wide. Oilers trying to get some pressure going here. Big hit there by the Avalanche. Fans want a penalty. They won't get one. It's a pretty good check, honestly. It's in a it's not the best part of the ice, but it's close enough. Oilers moving it again. McLeod taking his time. Passes it off. Fires! Shot there by Francouz. That gets stopped. Or saved there by Francouz, I should have said. Oilers moving up in the zone. They have it. D to D. Oilers trying to get out of their own zone here. Moving it up the ice. They'll dump it down low in the neutral zone. Avs will touch the puck here, but it will be blown down on a hand pass, so we'll get a whistle. Whoa. Manson with a shot off the crossbar there. So close there to making it a 2-0 game. Which honestly could have been a dagger in this game, in this series. A 2-0 lead early. Not great prospects, I'll say that. Oilers win the draw. They'll dump it down low. Avs have it in their own zone. Oilers battling for it as well. Back to the point. Oilers fire shot. Save. Rebound. Oh, they just get blocked there by the defender. And the Avs will pick it up back the other way. Cale Makar taking his time. Leaves it there. Waits for his guys to get set up. Shot that gets stopped by Mike Smith. Oilers pick it up in their own zone. Looking up the ice. Draisaitl leaves it there. They'll dump it down low. Battle down low in the zone for it. In the corner. Oilers pick it up. Taking his time, McDavid. McDavid tries to pass it off there. The pass doesn't work. Avs look to go up out of their own zone. Oilers won't let them. Oilers take it. They'll dump it down low. We need to get algorithm moving before first intermission. Ideas? Blue Neon Traveler, I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm not quite sure. We're going to get a holding penalty here against Darren Helm in the Colorado Avalanche. Oilers are going to get a power play here. A surprising turn of events as Helm just pushes off and then just pulls on the stick there of Zach Kassian. So going into commercial break here, the Oilers will be getting their first power play of the night. I don't know how to get the algorithm moving. I'm not the mastermind of that work. I try my best. I'm a man trying his best. Ugh. Ooh. Honestly, if the Oilers can get a power play goal here, that'll be huge because it really will show that they're not going to go away early. Because the Avs have gotten the best two chances, obviously the goal and the shot off the crossbar by Manson. But, you know, there have been options. Whew. Kelsey Morrison, I'm new to the channel. Well, welcome, Kelsey. Appreciate you tuning in. Are you an Avalanche fan, an Oilers fan, or a neutral fan? Let us know. We appreciate you tuning in here. I, for one, am a Jets fan, and you might be asking yourself, why does my voice sound a little bit lower? Because if anyone who knows it, my voice is actually higher than this usually. Well, at about 9.5 minutes into this stream, I found out that Kyle Connor won the Lady Bing. So I just shot my entire voice to hell screaming about it. So yeah, interesting times. McDavid hasn't McDavid hasn't scored any chances off the rush in this Western Final. Makes sense. The defense is better for the Avalanche than the goddamn Flames, but we'll see. Big power play opportunity here for the Oilers. Darren Helm, a actual penalty killer as well, is in the box serving a holding the stick penalty, so Oilers get their first chance here. I'm an Avalanche fan. Well, welcome. Back to the point. Oilers win the draw. Down low in the side of the circle. McDavid toe drags, pulls it, shots. That gets stopped there by Francouz. Oilers take it again, fires it. That gets blocked. Oilers keep possession. Back to the point. Over to Draisaitl. Back to the point. Fires. Stop there by Francouz. Avs try to pushing it out. Oilers keep it in again. McDavid battles for it. Draisaitl back to the point. Back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl has in the high slot. Shot stopped there by Francouz. Avalanche moving it along. Back, can't get it out though as Bouchard holds it in. Over to McDavid. McDavid walking down low. Across, doesn't connect on the pass. Oilers keep it again though. Back to Bouchard. Bouchard in the high slot. Over to McDavid. Back to Bouchard in the slot. Fires! That gets blocked. Over to McDavid on the circle. McDavid picks it up again. Down low. Back to the high slot for Bouchard. Over. McDavid in the high circle. Shot. That gets blocked and moves aside. Draisaitl has it in the corner. Back to the point. Bouchard. Back to the high slot. Back to Bouchard in the high slot there. Back to the point. The pass missed there. And that'll go all the way down the ice. Mike Smith will fire it up for his forward there, but it won't matter as they're not really set up in an attacking formation. Who do you think will win, the Rangers or the Lightning? I'm hoping Rangers. I think Lightning aren't dead yet, but I hope Rangers win. Rangers is an exciting Stanley Cup final, and one where we don't have to worry, because like a Rangers against anyone is like, okay, good, we're getting a new Stanley Cup champion, no matter what. I'm relaxed. You know what I mean? If it's the Lightning, it's like, oh, for the love of God, please not the three-peat. Stuff like that. Avs dump it all the way down the ice. Under 10 seconds left in this power play. It's been a pretty good penalty kill, but also like the power play's been good, but they just haven't been able to connect on the right shot. The shots have been good chances, just not the right shot. Chance there by the Oilers. That just goes wide. Avs pick it up. Helm out of the box. Avs take it in their own zone, going DD. They're just going to take their time as they go look to dump it in. No icing here as the Avs deflected off their own player. Avs have it in the top in the offensive zone. Turns it over there. Almost missed the pass and a chance for the Oilers to go up ice, but they can't connect. Avalanche push it down low in the zone. Oilers have it. D to D. Looking to go up the ice with it. Can't get it out of their own zone. Finally, they will. Byram has it in his own zone. Oilers hungry. We might have a game on our hands. Someone order something Smirnoff for Zach. Honestly, I went to the store the other day and I had like that last stream where I like on game one of this series actually was the last time I streamed offside here against the Avalanche. Was the last time I what's it called? I watched Ranting Your Rangers, and they're so nice people, so make sure to read every comment. Yes, they are. They're very great people. They sometimes get a little behind in the comment section, but they read everyone. But yes, so funny story. So for game one of this series, I went out and bought a Smirnoff bottle. I only bought one 1 liter bottle because I went to the LC and like that was it. That was all they had for Smirnoff Ice, and I was like, "What is it?" Like it literally too. Like the whole store stocked except that, and I'm like, "My dude, why you do this?" So yeah. Anywho, Oilers win the draw, have it in their own zone, looking to go up ice with it. Draisaitl over to Nurse. Nurse leads it over center, enters the zone. Tries a deflection shot that gets stopped by Francouz. Oilers have it in their own zone. In their own zone. Trying to move up with it. Puljujärvi takes it in over the blue line. Dumps it in. Avalanche pick it up in their own zone. Looking to go up ice with it there. Taking their time. They'll dump it down low. Mike Smith out of his net to play it. Leaves it there for his defender. Nurse with speed. Trying to avoid the poke check there by the Avs for checking, but they'll move it in. Love me some Smirnoff. Of course, you gotta love it. The citrus. Magnifique. Oilers have it in their own zone. Battle there. McKinnon there as well. McKinnon gets possession. Leaves it there for Landeskog. Lekin in there as well. Avs putting pressure. Tries to pass it across. That doesn't connect. And it'll go deflected out of play. And we'll get a whistle inside the zone. It's been a good game so far, honestly. It's not been like a high firing affair. Like, for example, like game 1 or 2. Or game 1 at least. Game 2 was like... Game 2 was a tactical game by the Avalanche's part. I think we can agree. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been a good game so far. We'll get a commercial break here. This Thursday is my birthday. Oh, that's great. Well, I hope you have a great birthday then, Kelsey. Happy early birthday. Because what day is it today, actually? I didn't even check. It's Monday, so you got like 3 days, so good luck. Happy early birthday. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, birthday hype is always the best hype, isn't it? Honestly, I think right now, like a lot of the things that are causing the Oilers problems is they only have like 2 triggers on that power play. They didn't let Draisaitl really unwind a shot on that. They had McDavid and Bouchard. Bouchard's shot is fine, but it seems like he kept trying to fight through a lot of like deflections and screens, and it just wasn't working on the shot there. So they're gonna have to look at more options, especially checking out the next power play if they get one. Again, those are not guarantees. All right. And we're back. Oilers lose the draw there. Abs will have to take it out of the zone, though, as it gets pushed out. Abs in their own end. Looking to move it along the ice. This will be enough for an icing against Colorado. Yeah, they didn't want to rush Dylan Holloway, which makes sense. Hobie Baker award-winning finalist or award finalist. U of Wisconsin. Solid player, shows a lot of upside. I think he's going to have a solid career, honestly. Could slot into the top 6 nicely. Oilers win the draw, fires it off the draw, that gets blocked there by the Avs. Avalanche battling with it. Oilers have forced to take it out in the neutral zone. They go D to D with it. Cece looking up ice, taking his time there. He'll flip it along in the zone. Avalanche moving it up the ice. Oilers keep it in. Waits. Back to the point. Fires! Shot that goes wide. Yeah, their defense goaltending has been great since game 2. Honestly, yeah, the Avs defense is the Avs goaltending, I'd say this, is the big surprise. I wasn't sure what to expect with Francouz. Fun fact, Francouz is older than you think he is. He's like in his 30s. Everyone thinks he's 28 because they just think of him as like, you think of a backup goaltender and you think either two things. Either a journeyman or like a possibly like one day will be the starting goalie. Shots, easy save there by Mike Smith, and he'll hang on for a whistle. And I always thought Francouz was like, Francouz in my mind was like 27 for like 4 years. Like, that's how it was. No, he's in his 30s, so yeah. The more you know. Why do you have a Habs jersey on, sir? Sir, I believe you're in the wrong place. As I say this, wearing a Jets hat. Anywho, offensive zone face-off here for the Avalanche. 1-0 lead, obviously, Avalanche. Cale Makar getting the opening tally on the power play. Shot count 10-10. 4.5 to go. Oilers win the draw. They look to move it up the ice. That gets pushed aside by the Avs in the neutral zone. They'll fire it down low. Bouchard picks it up, waits behind his own net, looking over his options. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. Subscribe as well. It does help us out. We're hoping to get 20 likes on the stream. Shot stopped there by Francouz off the left shoulder. Hopefully the Avs win tonight. Well, good luck with that, Steven. We'll find out, won't we? Oilers moving along. Going to be a delayed penalty. The Avalanche are going to go up for a tripping minor. Oilers are going to get their second opportunity on the power play tonight. It looks like it's going to be, I think, Jack Johnson? A tripping penalty against Zach Hyman here. Or against Jack Johnson on Zach Hyman here. So we'll see. Because after playing 3 rounds, I couldn't pull the ball back, so I had to roll the ball with 2 hands. My arms hurt. Honestly, I feel that. That's a mood. Steven, usually when I go bowling, I do time limits instead of like games set. You know what I mean? But yeah, that sounds like a fun night, honestly. Power play here for the Oilers. 4 minutes left to go in the period. Oilers win the draw. Back to the point. Fires. That gets blocked there off an own Oilers player. Back to the point again. Oilers down low. Shot. Stop there by Francouz, but they get the rebound. Oilers pick it up. McDavid in his own zone, but Francouz's helmet is off, and they will have to, they'll call the play dead just on a equipment malfunction here. As the slap shot here, the one-timer off of Draisaitl's shot hits the mask of Francouz and unclips one of the buckles there. You can see it on the right side of his helmet there. So we will get another whistle in the offensive zone though, because you don't lose zone possession if the goalie's mask comes off. Oilers got to score here. I think so too. I think they don't have to, but they really want to score here. Be back later on. Go Avs. All right, Blue Neon Trapper. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. No matter what, buddy. Yeah. Ooh. We played 7 rounds that night for 4.5 hours while the game went on. Every time I pulled the ball back. See, that's just murder. You're just tempting fate. You play 7 rounds of bowling. Who do you think you are? I am. Anyway, Oilers have it in the offensive zone. McDavid back to the point. Fires. That goes wide. Oilers moving along with it. Down low in the zone. Almost a penalty there against the Oilers, but that'll move it along. Avs force it out of the zone. Back the other way. Fires. Easy save there by Mike Smith. He looks to play it out. but he'll have to hang on as Cogliano forces him to hold on to the puck for a whistle. Yeah, no, last time I went bowling, I met Morgan Bear. No, I'll shut up about that story, I promise. When I'm dead. No, but we played 1.5 games of bowling, I think. Something like that. It wasn't a long time of bowling. I know that. Jade Mayo, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you tuning in. Still a couple of strikes. Oh, okay, good. Well, at least you got some strikes, though, you know. That's all that matters. Good to see what score you get. Honestly, yeah, I'd love to know, too. Oilers moving it up in their own zone. McDavid gets over past his check there, over to Draisaitl. Almost a turnover there. Back the other way come the Avalanche. A foot race for the puck. Avs coming in, fires. That gets stopped there by Mike Smith with a glove. A beautiful save off of Logan O'Connor there. As the Avalanche nearly got gift wrapped a shorthanded goal. Big chance there for the Avalanche, but Mike Smith shut it down. It was like 150, which is probably the highest score I've gotten. We bowling was the shit, wasn't it, my friend? Honestly, I was more a fan of Wii baseball, but yeah, Wii bowling's fun too. Oilers moving in the zone. That gets picked off again by the Avalanche. Back the other way comes Helm. Blast one that gets stopped there by Smith. And he looks to kind of play it out there, so Helm has to go right to the net to kind of slow it down. Ugh. Darren Helm, Stanley Cup champion with the 2008 Detroit Red Wings. I know, right? He's been in the NHL that long. He was a rookie in 2008. The only reason I know that for him specifically is it's not like some like I'm a nut for analyzing things. It's just that he happens to be from my home province of Manitoba, so we kind of have to know all about our players, even the ones that don't play for our team. Oilers win the draw in their own zone. 40 seconds left on the power play here. The penalty obviously was a tripping against what's it called? Against Jack Johnson. I believe it's Jack Johnson. Oh, Avalanche race for the puck there in the offensive zone as the Avs forced it down the ice, pushed it back to the point. Avs go back in their own zone with the puck here. They're just going to waste the time out. Go D to D. Then they'll send it down the ice. Oilers take possession now. McLeod fires it down low and chases after it. My score is 184. Fuck! Kelsey, that's good. I don't know what my last high score was. It's been a long time. Avalanche putting some pressure on the offensive zone. Power play now over. Most strikes I got in that game was 7 pack. Still sad I couldn't get the 300 mark. It's elusive, my friend, for a reason. Avalanche moving it along in the offensive zone. Rantanen. Burakovsky tries to play it up front. Backhander stopped by Smith. Rebound. Another chance. Burakovsky picks it up. Turns one. Fires. Save. Rebound. Another save by Mike Smith. Oilers push it down the ice a little bit, but not enough for icing there, but they do get out of harm's way in trouble. A couple of great saves by Mike Smith keeps them alive early in this hockey game. Back the other way, McDavid fires. That goes wide. Oilers can't hold it in at the line. A minute left to play in this first period. Oilers fire it down low. Avalanche looking to pick it up. Oilers hold it down low. In the offensive zone, D to D to CC. Over to Draisaitl, down low again. McDavid to Draisaitl. Draisaitl fires, that gets blocked. CC there, waits. Doesn't fire it. Turns, fires. That goes out of play off of Francouz. You're watching history in the making, folks. The Oilers are done. And so is Kane's career as an Oiler. Honestly, Kane had a good run with the Oilers. Like, you can't even fault him for that. I think he might get paid this offseason. Well, this one 22-6. I'm so happy. Well, does that mean you're back, Matt? You're back for the rest of this hockey game after finding out about your baseball? Offensive zone face-off here for the Oilers. 45 seconds left in the first period. Avs win the draw. Looking to move it up. They'll flip it out of their own zone and look to dump it in. Oh, shot stopped there by Mike Smith. A surprise backhander there. But Smith says no. Avalanche keep it in the zone, though. A little bit of a pick play. Avs keeping it moving there. McCarr out front fires. That gets stopped there by Smith. Avs take it in the neutral zone now. 23 seconds left to play in this first period. They'll dump it down low. Smith out of his net to play it. He scrambles a little bit with the puck there, but he holds on. They go D to D. Under 15 seconds left. Moving it along. Yeah, for another team, yes. Avalanche. And they'll hang on, and that'll do it for the first period of play. Avalanche lead 1-0 after 1. Intermission time, chat. I know y'all love this. Hope you have enjoyed the stream so far. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. We appreciate you tuning in. Been a great time so far. And now, chat, comes the fun part. Ask away any questions you have. Video game, hockey, comics, all of that. Because I have ADHD, and this chat goes everywhere in intermission, and I fucking love it. My friend's technique when playing, he had no build-up when throwing the ball. He just stood there in the place and twisted the ball when throwing the ball. That's a weird technique, I must say. For me, I did okay, but it was curved a little this way, and I couldn't over-adjust to throw it to the other side. It was driving me nuts. Gotta go see you at second if I come back. It means I had to go. Bye. All right, sounds good, Three Bros. Appreciate you tuning in, though, man. Like, yeah, no, it's been a good game so far, though. A solid game. Yeah. We'll see. Like, I think the Oilers, all things considered, are in an okay spot, considering they haven't been the most threatening on the offensive side of the puck so far tonight. It's been it's not perfect. Like, obviously the McCarr goal you'd want back. You'd want proper insulation in front of the net. But yeah, we'll have to see how it turns out. I'm hopeful for either side to see. Steven, did you ever bowl at Saratoga Lanes? Saratoga Lanes. I'm curious about your take on bias in the NBA towards small market teams like my Bucks. Did you think they market more towards big market teams in LA just to gain more viewership there? I'll say this, Steven. It's tough for me to say because like I'm not an NBA fan. I don't really watch NBA if I'm being honest. I'll put it this way. They market their stars better than like NHL does for comparison. They market their teams a lot. They market stars, and I think if if the NBA doesn't think you have a star, they're not gonna market your team as highly. Like, I don't know. I've never heard that place, so I'm gonna say no. Now, no, is it still located in Milwaukee, Wisconsin? Yeah. Like, I don't know, man. It's a tough question, I gotta say. I'd like to see Oilers win a game, but the Avs are just too darn good. Oh, yeah. Who do you think will win the NBA championship game? Fuck, I don't. The league, you mean? Oh, the series? Oh, fuck, I don't watch NBA. I'll say this. I've known in the past that apparently Golden State Warriors should win. Like, or not should win. Apparently the Celtics are favorites. And apparently Golden State has won it a lot before. From what I've learned, honestly too, apparently what people keep telling me though is apparently we missed out on a much better possible final. Is all I've heard about people like my friends talk to me about this NBA final is how disappointing it is for the last two teams left because they could have had like they mentioned like Mavericks and the Heat, and apparently a lot of my friends wanted that to be the final matchup, and then they got stuck with two teams that have a winning teams in the past already, and I was like, oh yeah, I know how that feels. Like happens in hockey too, honestly. I don't know. Kelsey, I'll say Celtics with no knowledge of NBA. All right. Yeah. Didn't really go well, to say the least. Fair enough. Yeah, but if I'm not mistaken, Steven, your Milwaukee Bucks won, didn't they? Not too long ago. Like, the only reason I know that, actually, I'm going to tell you guys right now. Urinating Tree, who I don't know if you guys see him. Urinating Tree's amazing. You should watch his content. It's legitimately like elite tier shit, and I love it. We had him on the podcast once, and it was such a treat, honestly, to have him, because like we all of us on the podcast are fans of Urinating Tree, and so to actually have him talking with us, it was a fucking surreal experience. Like, I was just kind of sitting there going like, I've heard this guy's voice 1,000 fucking times. But no, what I was gonna say is Urinating Tree makes great videos on like the NBA finals, like the Stanley Cup finals and stuff like that, and like how the teams got to where they are. Yeah, and that honestly has probably educated me more than anything else. Ugh. It's been fun. It's been a good time. Good time indeed. Ugh. I watched the dumbest video yesterday. It was about this guy who apparently was like a Twitch streamer, and he did this like Q&A, and they asked him how, and they said he's like, I don't want a viewer was like, I don't want it to feel like I'm talking to a fucking wall. And then the Twitch streamer, long story short, said how he had a god complex and didn't consider themselves what's it called? He didn't consider them equal to him. And I laughed so hard. I'm like, how are you so stupid? Like, I'm gonna put it right like this. Is there a certain skill that someone has to have to be able to succeed in creating YouTube content? To an extent, yes. They also need a substantial amount of camera quality materials and shit. Because honestly, like, charisma only gets you so far. But at the same time, you need to have a fucking. You need to be very aware of your limitations. And limitations can be. Your limitations are how well you treat others that come and watch your content. If you're a fucking asshole to them, you don't deserve to have them watch your content. It's simple. So it just made me laugh. I was sitting there going like, I need to get an update on this guy. And sure enough, he went nowhere. He went fucking nowhere, because turns out when you're Twitch streaming and you're making money off the kindness of others and you're not kind to others, turns out you're kind of fucked. Like, yeah, no, is great. Yeah. I heard about Tom Grossi's. I've seen Tom Grossi a little bit. I don't watch him regularly, but yeah, no, your name tree is great, because we had him on the podcast, and I don't even remember the timing of it. I know it was during COVID or something like that. I think it was during COVID. We had him on an episode. It was great. It was like, you could probably find it in the Prairie Puck podcast playlist that we have. But it was like an hour to 2.5 hours of just talking hockey with him, which I think he seemed to like, because I always get the feeling that most of Urinating Tree's friends aren't big into hockey. Like, and I'm not knocking him for it. The game of hockey doesn't get marketed very well. But I think for him, it was kind of refreshing to have a different topic of conversation to bring up. So let's see here. What episode was the Urinating Tree episode? Urinating Tree episode was episode 11. We recorded it 9 months ago. And how long is this episode? An hour and 41 minutes. So it's a fun time. Fun time. Do the Rangers have the depth to beat Tampa if the series goes to 7 games? In theory, yes. In actual sense, I think if it goes 7, something tells me that the Rangers' time is up if it goes 7. In the sense of this, if the Rangers are going to win this series, they need to keep this series lead. They need to win tomorrow, which, by the way, guys, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Yeah. I'll be streaming pretty much the rest of this round of the playoffs. Stanley Cup final, we'll have to see. I want to stream every night. I want to stream every game I can. But the finals is tough because the Gold Eyes will be back in town in like a week. and these playoffs can still go on for a couple. You know what I mean? All I know is this: I'm not going to be able to stream every game of the Stanley Cup Final, but I will be able to stream some. Not all, some. That's my prediction and my statement on that. I would love to stream as much as I have to, but I as much as I can. But with work starting up again, I can't be ignoring shit. I can't decline shifts from work for stuff to do on YouTube. Monetary wise, I still make way more money doing a job than I do off YouTube because we're not a big channel. It's not like I appreciate everything I make out of both the work facets that I do, but it's no comparison. You know what I mean? Anywho, Alejandro, nice to see you, my man. I was hoping you'd pop by the stream. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? So, Alejandro, fun fact: I found out on stream that Kyle Connor won the Lady Bing. I will make sure Carter splices in my reaction to Kyle Connor winning the Lady Bing at the beginning of the video that we released later today about Kyle Connor winning the Lady Bing because I was fucking hyped. As you can tell, my voice is gravelly from yelling about it. Yeah, yeah. Smaller market, they can't draw in interest compared to bigger markets like LA or Miami, so they try to gloss over cities like us. Particularly calling us terrible city, which still hurts. Yeah, I can feel that. I definitely get that vibe sometimes. That would be hurtful. I felt it before, but Winnipeggers take it on the chin every day, so that's what it is. Because of that, they try to make more just to gain that viewership and revenue. Yeah, he won. Let's fucking go. He did win. Yes, he did win. Equal time and respect when being talked about on and off the air. No, I agree with you. That would be perfect. It's banner time, Zach. You're damn right. It's banner time. Why isn't Trot signed yet? Because he's taking his time to what's it called? To make his up this decision. Steven, no, it's not located in Wisconsin. Ah, he's taking his sweet time. Yeah, no, but honestly, with Trots, if he signs in Winnipeg, it's worth the wait, no matter what. No matter what, as long as Trot signs in Winnipeg, it is worth the wait, guys. All I gotta say. Nolan, what's the 2 liter drink of the night? I'm glad you asked, my friend. Mountain Dew. Just do it. I found this at the top of the stairs. I didn't even buy it this time. But yes, it's Mountain Dew. I can't do Smirnoff Ice tonight because I went out drinking with my coworkers last night and I was fine, but I was kind of like CrossFit. Like I was a bit surprised. We'll say at least. It's going to give him an all times True Club free pass, and that's how we're going to lose Trots to Vegas. Trots, fun fact, would 100% decline that, Alejandro. No kidding. Not even like a lie. Barry Trotz is a family man. His son has Down syndrome actually, and so he's very like tight knit on how there's the proper support for that. So no, on the home screen of my computer. So my call. Let me just look at that. Click on it. If Trotz wants to sign. Yeah, if Trotz wants to sign, let him sign. It's one of those things. Carter wants me to take a photo of something here. Not quite sure. He wanted me to check something on his computer. I was so shook. I'm like, what do you want? Ugh. But no, Trotz is taking his time. I'm okay with that. Any good wisdom today, Zach? Fuck. On the fly? I don't know. Hang on. No, don't exit. Why does he do this to me? Carter's like, Carter will give me these vague instructions, like, "Hey, can you check something on Minecraft?" And I'm like, "What? What do you want, good sir?" I'm not. No, not playing his game. Not playing his game. Wisdom today. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. I got distracted by Carter. I don't know. Um. Hmm. Um. The Golden Knights and Jets. I would hope so. I hope it's the Jets. But anyway, I need to refocus now. Hang on a minute. Clear my brain from distracted thoughts. I don't know words of wisdom. Honestly, patience is a virtue. Virtue. So don't get fucked up while waiting. I don't know. Patience is a virtue, so don't get fucked up while waiting. Actually, yeah, that's your words of wisdom today. Leading candidates for Trots. I feel that. I feel that. Ugh. You never know. You never know. I got some good wisdom for you. Just say, Lord Jesus, I repent my sins to my heart. I love you. Oh, there you go. There you go. There's some thoughts. Anywho, second period coming up. Carter distracted me, but that's okay. We're good. Carter tried to distract me with Minecraft. Can't have that happening on the stream. Anywho, dreamed of autocorrect. Fair enough. Fair enough. Second period coming up. Anyway, second period action. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. And if Carter could stop texting me, then we would be have a great time. But anyway, bow down low in the zone for it. Anyway, chance there by the Avalanche. That gets stopped there by Mike Smith. Let me just mute my. Oilers force a turnover there. Back the other way come the Oilers. Moving in. 3-on-2. Passes it over there. That doesn't connect. Avs pick it up in the zone. Oh, Avs have it in the offensive zone. Oilers pick it up. The Oilers leaves it's Avs to the cup, right? Correct. Avs pick it up in their own zone. Anyway, I'll check my phone later. Sorry, chat. I did not know Carter would keep texting me the entire time. Anyway, we'll move along though. Offensive zone face-off here for the Oilers. Oilers win the draw. Moving it along. Oilers hold it in. Down low in the zone. Shot that gets stopped there by Francouz. Battle in the corner for it. Avalanche and Oilers are there. Oilers keep it in the zone. Chance there. That goes wide. Battle down low. Zach, thoughts on gas prices? Don't get me started. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Gas prices. Oh, don't even get me started. Don't even. Like, honestly, at this rate, gas prices are so bad, you could crash your car and you'd still be paying less. Avs moving it in on the offensive zone. Like, just saying. Avs have it, moving it along. In the slot, shot that goes wide. Avalanche keep it in. Moving it along the exterior here. Cutting out from the point, from the corner. Shot stopped there by Mike Smith, and he'll hang on to it for a whistle. I'm back. Welcome back, Three Bros. Appreciate you being here. I'm the Oilers fan, but I told you so. McDavid isn't winning a cup with the Oilers. He'll win a cup with a different team, but not with the. Yeah, the biggest problem with the Oilers is goaltending. If they could figure out their goaltending situation, they would be really good, honestly. They made the proper steps to insulate like good offense on their team and like good secondary scoring. They did that. Chance shot stopped there by Mike Smith, and he'll hang on. But their team defense is okay. It's not stellar, but it's passable. And maybe if somebody puts in like you got Bouchard, you got Nurse. Hyman isn't terrible. Cece's okay in sheltered minutes. Like, I think there's a lot of upswing here, but you just need a goalie. They need to be buying a goaltender in free agency next year. I swear to God, that's their biggest thing. Offensive zone face-off here for the Avalanche. Oilers win the draw in their own zone. Pushes it back into the corner. Keith has it. Moving it around. Avs keep it in. Down low. Plays it in the corner. Keith looks to move it up the ice. He'll pick it up. Moves it down. Oilers will have to go get it in their own zone as it gets pushed back. Season was like 10 to 12 games. I played wing to do, you guess my stat line, Zach? Honestly, I was a fucking beast in floor hockey in elementary school. I gotta tell you right now. In 6th grade, we had a floor hockey club and stuff like that. Only reason I wasn't like in like top 2 for scoring, chance there, shot that gets stopped there by Mike Smith, was because 2 other guys played and one of them went on to play in the WHL. So, you know, and I played goalie in real hockey, so didn't have any advantages. But Francouz plays it up the ice. Avs enter the zone. 2-on-2 fires. That goes over the net. And out of play, and we'll get a whistle here. Mr. French! Welcome back, my friend. Thank you for the delightful drink. I appreciate it. It's nice to see you here. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, all of y'all. Appreciate you tuning in. It's nice to see y'all. Let's light the chat up. Indeed, indeed. But yeah, the stat lines for floor hockey can be some of the greatest things ever, honestly. Avs keep it in the zone. Fires. That just goes wide. Avs moving it down low. Oilers pick it up in their own zone. Down low in the zone along the wall for it. Oilers pushing it around, trying to find a way to get out of their own end. Big hit there by the Oilers. Battle down low in the corner. The do. Yes, sir. Indeed. Avs have it. Fires. That gets stopped there by Smith, and he'll hang on. Need this parlay to cash can. Okay, Tony. Well, may the force be with you, and good luck, my friend. Take shots in mountains. Do, Zach. Obviously. Lucky we've probably played floor hockey maybe twice from 6th to 12th grade. I would rather play them than big baseball, the worst sport ever created in my book. You shut my bro Jerry his B-Day. Was that the person? Was it? Because it said Kels. Yeah, because somebody's name was like... Somebody was mentioning Kelsey Morrison was saying how it was their birthday. But, oh, do you want me to shout out your bro Jerry? Well, yeah, of course. I hope he has a great birthday. I hope your brother Jerry has a great birthday, Tony. I really do. I had 10 goals and 8 assists for 18 points. Nice. Sick. Avs have it. Oilers pick it up in their own zone. Don't remind you guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Because we stream these games as often as we can, and we really would appreciate the support. My bro, his birthday? Yes, Tony. Shout out to Jerry. Have a great birthday. Have a happy birthday, my friend. Oilers pick it up in their own zone, looking over D to D there. They'll move the puck up ice. Oof. Nice. Oilers try to enter through the neutral zone. That gets stuffed there by the Avs. Avs will pick it up. Looks to play it off there. Rantanen has to chase on it. Oilers moving it around. Mike Smith fell there. Doesn't matter because no one had the puck. Thanks. Of course, my friend. Oilers D to D. Dumps it in the zone. Doesn't make it deep, though. And back the other way come the Avalanche on a 3-on-2, but they go a little close there. Almost go offside, but they lose control of the puck there. Oilers force a turnover. Enter the zone. That gets broken up. Look like fans want a tripping call on the play. They won't get it. Fans are irate right now. Even Draisaitl like, really? Puts his arms up in surprise and anger. Play goes on. Oilers enter the zone. Slowly as can be, but they're trying to get through. Avalanche shut it down. Avs have been doing a very good job of shutting down Oiler opportunities here. Draisaitl gets knocked down behind the play there. Slow to get up, but he'll be okay. Interesting. Puljujarvi has left the bench. Just a new alert came up here that Puljujarvi has left the bench to go possibly get some medical attention. So interesting to see if that'll develop anywhere. Smith has the puck behind his own net. Moves up for Nugent Hopkins. Over to McLeod. McLeod from the side of the net. Fires it. That gets stopped there by Francois. An easy save with the stick. Oilers hold it in the zone. Battle down low. Turns it over. Avs pick it up. Said something about Canadian football. You're someone who only watched the NFL. I was wondering where that starts so I can watch it. You could probably watch it. Honestly, you'll have to probably search up like a thing that will have the CFL. But like, yeah, it starts pretty soon. It might start like this week coming up. When? I think it starts this weekend coming up. I think so. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. Chance there, shot stopped there by Mike Smith, and he'll hang on. You ever play big baseball? It's basically kickball with 6 bases, and the runner catches the ball when it's being thrown at them. Oh, yeah, it's really weird. Oh, yeah, okay, that's kind of dumb. Yeah, that would infuriate me, too. Especially when baseball is, like, so much easier of a concept to... Baseball isn't a broken... It's not ideal. Don't get me wrong. It's not an ideal game to give to people. But you can work it. You can make it work. Big baseball sounds like you're just itching for punishment at that point. Commercial break here. Ugh. This is where I stretch my back and try not to think about the fact that my terrible body positioning and posture will definitely cost me in 10 years or so. I hope my hockey team has a great season next year, hopefully. Yeah, exactly, Andy. Me too. Okay, thanks. I was told that it was better than NFL, but I'll be the judge of that. Well, obviously, the skill level is better in the NFL, but I think the type of play play style that is demanded from players in the CFL is arguably better based on the fact that you need to get more shit done in a quicker amount of time. If you only have two good chances to get the ball moving 10 yards, it forces you to make better plays, I think, by that logic. I gotta go see next time you stream. Sounds good. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Rangers versus Lightning, game 4. So come swing by, Three Bros. We'll appreciate it. Friday, I believe, but I don't know if there are games before then. If their next game's on Friday, they wouldn't play till then. Yep, Friday, Bombers versus Red Blacks, 7:30 p.m. They play on Friday. Ooh. Wait, there's a World Aquatic Championship? What? What? Kickball? Well, I grew up like I was a kid grew up and I grew up watching Recess. So kickball was always this kind of mythical game that I saw get hyped up so much, but I rarely got to play it. Recess, by the way, a goated, honestly. The way Recess felt fucking real as shit. That TV show was great. As a kid growing up in the early 2000s, loved Recess. Face off in the Oilers zone here. Oilers win the draw. Keith moves it over to Bouchard. He goes D to D back to Keith. Keith in his own zone will flip it out. He'll try to get into the neutral zone with it. Turns it over. Avalanche fire it down low. Goes around the board. Smith gets a hold of it. He'll fire it around. Az can't hold it in, but they'll redump it in the zone. No problem for the W. Exactly. Oilers coming in. Fire shot. That gets stopped by Francouz off the shoulder. Francouz has looked solid since coming into this series, honestly, in game 2. Or at the end of game 1, sorry. Definitely an interesting story so far. Oilers pick the puck up. Looking to go back the other way for McDavid. McDavid a little speed. Creates it a backhander. Rips around. Shot that gets stopped by Francouz. McDavid trying to get free here. Just can't escape all of the checking area. Back the other way come the Oilers again. Over. Open man. Backhander. They score! Zach Hyman and the Oilers have tied it at 1. A beautiful rush chance for the Edmonton Oilers, and Zach Hyman gets the Oilers on the board first in game 4. Zach Hyman is 10th of the postseason. Makes it a 1-1 hockey game. Man, if it's not the worst, then it's got to be Hunger Games, right? Okay, Zach, did you see that Cody Rhodes, that man, just isn't human? Okay, so fun fact, I actually missed Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. I normally get to see it at my buddy's house because my buddy Jeremy, shout out to my friend Jeremy, will host watch parties for that. But fun fact, I actually was out drinking with my coworkers after because the Gold Knights had just ended their run and stuff like that, their stretch. So I was out drinking, but I saw the pectoral muscle like that Cody Rhodes had. Like, holy fuck. Yeah, Cody Rhodes ain't normal. Big hit there. Oh my god, the Avs player tried. Okay, now we got a lot of fighting here. It looked like the Avs player tried to make a questionable hit, but did more damage to himself. And Cassian literally, to a guy that's already on the ground, just went like this and tried to put him like in a chokehold. It's going to be an interesting to see how the ref breaks these calls up. Is all I'm going to say. Who's better, the Avs or Oilers? Probably the Avalanche, if we're being honest. Gabriel Landeskog is on the ice for the Avalanche. Not a good sign, because he's offered so much in this run. But yeah, we'll see what happened here to get him so shaken up on the fly. Yeah, big baseball sounds a little overblown, if I have to do say so myself. So let's see here. Landeskog and Cassian are pushing around. So, oh yeah, it's kind of like Landeskog, what he does is he puts his arms around Cassian, kind of reaches, and they both fall, pushes him in, but Landeskog does more damage to his own knee, and as he's laying there, fucking, what's his face? Zach Cassian just comes over and just starts to grab him, and it's like, maybe not the right time for that, Zach. Who's the worst player on the Jets right now? Like, right now? if we're talking skill-wise, no disrespect. So Cassian's not going to take a single penalty. Landeskog will take the only penalty for a hold here, which I guess makes sense, but like he did more damage to himself. Nathan Beaulieu was the worst player of the year, but I think the worst player on the team now. Huh. It's tough to say. I'll think on that. I'm thinking on it. Because here's the problem. Christian Vesalainen moved like to this SHL, so I can't say he's on the Jets now. Chance from the point. That gets blocked there by the Avalanche, and the Oilers are forced to move it. I'll get back to you on that. It's tough to say, to like just make a blanket statement and say he's the worst player. I think if we're saying who generated the least amount of like whatever, it might be Adam Brooks, which I hate to say it because I actually really do like Adam Brooks, Winnipeg born. But he didn't offer a lot of extra dynamic to the offense and didn't really, you know what I mean? And he's not a penalty killer either. Oilers cycling it around, moving around and around with it, back to the point, back down low along the wall. I'll say maybe Jansen Harkins. Austin Pagansky. I'll say that. He got called up for the Moose and didn't really show anything. I'll say Pagansky. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying that he produced the least. And he didn't play a lot of minutes. Shot there from the point for the Oilers. Oilers got a big opportunity here to take the lead. 1 minute left on the power play here. Oilers still have possession. Draisaitl taking his time. Down low for McDavid. Connor McDavid goes behind the net. Waits, takes, moving it around. Cuts around to the other side of the ice. Oilers moving it along. Over to Nugent Hopkins in the high slot. Over to Draisaitl. Back to Bouchard. Fires! That gets deflected away. A chase there on the puck for it. Oilers keep possession. One of the Avalanche has a broken stick. It's a 5-on-3.5. Bouchard down low. Back to Bouchard. Oilers keep it in as the defender for the Avalanche can't move it. McDavid tries to get past the first defender. Won't let it go. And Mike Smith's out of his net to play it. Only under 20 seconds left on this power play for the Oilers. But a breakaway pass here, but it just goes offside against the Oilers. So we'll get a whistle. All time in the 2.0 era? All time is a tough thing to say. Who's the worst Jet of all time? Fuck, I don't know. That's too hard of a question. Like, no disrespect. Honestly, I wouldn't even put Nathan Beaulieu in there. Nathan Beaulieu scored a goal. He's like a miles ahead of so many people. Like, not everyone scores a goal. No, that's my way of looking at it. Whenever you have a broken stick, it's 5-on-4.5, 5-on-3.5. Okay, so Steven, I'll say this. Okay, here's no disrespect. People shit on Dubois for that one shift, but they forget that Dubois put a lot of effort into that Blue Jackets team in his whole tenure. There's one bad shift that Dubois had. The problem is that the camera just happened to catch all of it. Dubois is not the worst player on the Jets. He's one of the least disciplined players on the Jets. However, you put Dubois in the category of Marchand, Kadri, Kane. He plays on the edge, but he's a good player for your team. He's a liability sometimes when you're losing, but like if the game is close, like if it's a 1-goal game, you need him on the ice. Dubois gets a bad rep because he played on a team that was not the best, and he really did not agree with John Tortorella, which happens. Like Anthony Duclair hated John Tortorella as well. And look how good he is on the Panthers. So it's hit and miss. Icing here against the Oilers. It looks like we're going to get a commercial break here. Obviously, Zach Hyman tied this game for the Edmonton Oilers. So we are at a 1-1 hockey game. It's been a fun stream so far. We had a donation earlier. That was hype. Little Potato Man made a donation of $2.79. Yeah, like it's tough to say. Like there's so many things that you have to consider about why a player's upset, but like you can't put it all on the player. Fair enough. For me, he's more of a bottom six player the way I see him play. If he has depth, well, here's the thing. He's at least a 50-point getter per year. Like he's averaged at least pretty much 50 points per season. So like I'd say he's safely in the category of top six player. And he actually plays really good defense as well too. Like on the defensive side of the puck, Dubois is actually really solid, which adds more diameters to his play. But yeah, no, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Ugh. Ugh. Back from commercial break. Bless myself. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa. Oilers dump it down the ice. Avalanche pick it up in their own zone under 9 minutes left in the second period. We're about just over halfway. This will be an icing call. Oh no, they wave it off. Okay, all right. Thought there'd be an icing there. Bless you, by the way. Appreciate it, my friend. Avs battling down low in the corner for it with the Oilers. Battle along the wall. Moving it along there. Smith out of his net to plate. He'll pass it. Thank you, Andy. Appreciate it. Avs keep in. I'm very extra when that happens. I'll be like, bless myself. How dare I? Avs keep it alive. Cycling around. Moving through the slot area. Shot! That gets stopped there by Smith. JT Comper got a little bit of a play going there. Honestly, Comper's been like a dark horse in this playoffs for the Avalanche. Shot, there you go, gets stopped by Smith. Rebound loose on the side of the net. That doesn't go. Bless you. Thank you, Alejandro. I am blessed. Oilers try to move it out of their own zone. It doesn't get out. Oilers keep the worst movie you have ever watched. Oh, fuck. I actually know the right answer to this question, too, and it's funny. I forget it, but I know it that I remember watching a movie and just being like, this is actually I have it. Do you remember Fan Four Stick? Saw that movie in theaters. I had to watch it for myself. Because like I kept getting told how bad it was. It's horrendous. Fan Four Stick is the worst movie I've ever watched. Honestly, there's probably another one in there too that I actively remember, like that I'm just like, what the fuck is this? But that's the one that first comes to mind. Oilers moving in the zone. Over for Hyman. Cuts around the net. Passing it around under 7 to go in the second period. Shot count 24-14 for the Avalanche. McDavid plays it around. Back to the point. Down low again. McDavid out front. Fires. That goes wide. Connor wins it. I know, Jake! Do you think the game ends ending over or under 5.5? Okay, so if it's under 5.5, you need a 3-2 win. I think it'll be the under. I think it's the under. I think you'd be better, but I think you'd be better with the under. Then I could be wrong. What's the best ever movie you saw? Ugh. I'm biased though. That's the thing. I'm gonna pick one of the. It's either the Dark Knight or the Batman. That I'm very biased towards Batman. People know this, but like I just love that universe so much. I can't get enough of it. Shot from the point that gets deflected wide. Zach, fucking Jake, I was so happy. I was so happy when it happened. My voice is shot right now because I screamed when Kyle Connor won it. I forgot that they were gonna announce it today too. I fucking was thrilled. What's up, Jake? How you been? Oh, chance up front for the Oilers. Oh, that just goes wide. Shot easy, say there by Francis, and he'll hang on. Thanks, of course, Tony. I could be wrong, but yeah. Oh, we're on the topic of movie breaks out my knowledge of terrible films. Also, yes, Fan Stick is really bad. That film is so dark that I literally screamed "turn on a light" halfway through. Honestly, hope they sell a banner. Jake, I know. I'm waiting for the banner to come out. I like the banner hype is real. Like pull a Nashville and release a fucking banner, you cowards. Hi, welcome, Be Strange. Nice to see you here, buddy. Hope you've been having a good day. Yeah, if anyone's new here, don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate you tuning in. It's been a good game so far. Yeah, Jake, it's been a while since we've had the opportunity to talk, hasn't it? Because I've been busy. I've been busy though too. I feel bad. I've tried texting you every now and then because I've been busy. I've been working 5 days in a row at Goldeyes. Luckily, they won. They went like Goldeyes went 5-1 in the last home stretch. They actually did really well. Although the one game they lost, they were up 5-0 in the first inning, and then lost 8-6 or 10-8. And I was like, I'm good. Yeah, that's good. Who should I bet, boys? Oh fuck, I don't know. Worst Batman movie you have ever seen? That's tough because my mind immediately goes to an animated one, but animated Batman movies aren't created equal. Some are created just for kids. Like for example, I could make a cop out and say anything Batman Unlimited. Those animated movies that they made for kids, I haven't even watched them all, but I know they're not great. But they're like painfully kid friendly. And Batman works when it's technically a movie for kids, but adults, the undertones are still present. I think the easiest answer is to say Batman and Robin, because Batman and Robin is an idea that works in a universe that is not in a different universe. If you put Batman and Robin in the right universe, the sheer parody works. But the fact that they had this and tried to sell it as the same universe as even Batman Forever was insulting to say the least. So yeah, I also don't like Batman and Harley Quinn. I think I've said this before in the past. Like, Batman and Harley Quinn is not great. Like, it's Kevin Conroy's Batman, and it's the Batman for the DCAU, too, which hurts my soul to say. But it's like, they're just kind of lazy with it. That you don't need Harley Quinn in that fucking movie, you know what I mean? They kind of shoehorned it in. If she shoehorned into her own movie, and like there's certain scenes that just kind of make me like, oh, why are you doing that? This is my childhood. Stop it. I don't want to see Nightwing and Harley Quinn. Like, no. But yeah. But yeah, Batman and Robin's the easiest answer for a live action Batman. We'll say that. Anyway, Oilers have it in the neutral zone, looking to move up. They're like, it's working a lot, beating out of the house. Yeah, I feel that. Avs win 4-2. That's my score prediction. It's fair enough. Big hit there by the Oilers. Avs pick it up and will push it down the zone. Also, you know how we said that usually at like the 3-minute left mark in the second period that the chat goes off the rails? We're at the 4-minute mark. So we're a little bit ahead of schedule, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, the rubber lip scene, man! I didn't even think about that. That wasn't even on my radar. I just had back credit card on my radar. I didn't even have rubber lips. Ooh, bit of pain there for Draisaitl. Draisaitl limps off, and he's taking a lot of time here. They dump it down the ice. Oilers in after Fogle down low, passes it for Hyman. Oh, then the Oilers win. Well, Ben was in the building the other night, and the Oilers lost. So either the Oilers go like 11-1 with Ben in the building, or Mike Smith moment. Chance shot that gets blocked there by the Avalanche. A stop, but no. Why are we blowing the whistle? Is the puck not loose? Did I miss something? So Helm. Oh, Helm lays a hard hit on Draisaitl. I don't think it's really that bad, but Draisaitl just kind of falls. He collapses his body weirdly. And Draisaitl, I think, also chooses playing injured, if I'm being completely honest. So I guess the official just lost sight of the puck, but anyway. Blake said hi. Oh my god, welcome to the stream break. Blake, I'm so sorry for forgetting that. Batman is mid. Oh, shush. The Jets and the Predators. That doesn't make any sense. Andy, you can support as many teams as you want. As many teams as you want, my friend. There's no laws against it. Me personally, I think it's okay for having two teams. Honestly, yeah. It's hard when they're in the same division, but I get it. Avs have it in their own zone. About 3 minutes left to go in this period. Trying to move it out. Turnover! Oilers on a breakaway! McDavid! He scores! Ryan Nugent Hopkins on a breakaway! The Oilers take a 2-1 lead! I saw the 9. I thought it was McDavid for a second. No. Ryan Nugent Hopkins on a breakaway. Late in the second period, the Oilers have the lead. Two-one Oilers. Woo! All good. Hope the Oilers reverse sweep. That would be fucking amazing, wouldn't it? Although that would really feed into McKinnon's choker label, which, would it sucks to have. Like, it's funny. If McKinnon might go through this, I feel like McKinnon's gonna go through this where if they don't win the cup this year, he's gonna have that stigma that Yzerman had for a while. Great captain, no one's debate, or not even great captain. It's funny, Landeskog's the captain, but McKinnon, he's the guy. Over back the other way, shot at the post. The Oilers almost strike again. Like leadership guys that never won, you know what I mean? Until they did it, like. Chance by the Oilers, that goes up and out of play. Oilers are buzzing right now. McLeod almost gets one. I still wish Warner Brothers didn't replace Tim Burton as the Batman director back then. Unfortunately, Warner Brothers wanted to save Marvel. Yeah, the thing is with Tim Burton is if you're hiring Tim Burton, you need to understand Tim Burton has an aesthetic, and I just like to call it the Tim Burton aesthetic. We all know what it is when we think about it, but you have to be willing to give Tim Burton that. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to be honest though, I'm going to say this. While Batman and Robin is the worst Batman movie, I'm actually happy it exists. And I'm going to tell you why. It gives different types of you get to see types of different Batman. Like, it's kind of like seeing the 60s Batman in a modern time zone. It definitely isn't the true form of Batman or like the modern era Batman type. But I'm happy it exists because that experiment, we got to see it. You know what I mean? Back the other way come the Avalanche. Moving in 3-on-3 here. Battle down low in the zone. Rest of the players get there as well. It's supposed to be automated. Yeah. Wait, to be fair, there's Silver Age Batman. And Silver Age Batman, a lot more relaxed. Oh no! Colorado has a bit of problem here. Josh Manson's irate. And just immediately slashed an Oilers player. Cassian's stick nearly out of his hands. Looks like there might be a delay of game penalty coming here. Manson was mad at Cassian for the hit he laid on him. Although I think honestly Cassian eased up a bit of it. And then Avalanche are forced to play the puck throw it out of the zone. And it looks like we're going to have an Oilers power play here with just 2 minutes to go. Yep. A minute 58 left in the period. 2 minutes left in the 2-minute power play for the Oilers. I can't recognize who is the one that threw it out, actually. It's whoever's Manson's, might be, is it Devon Taves? Anywho, not the point. Alex Newhook gets the minor, so new vid. Buddy, you beat me too. I got a vid coming out later. I got my live reaction of it too, so I'm happy. But yes, guys, check out that video. Oilers enter the zone. McDavid leaves it there for Hyman. Fires. That goes wide. Nugent Hopkins moving it along. Back to the point. Down low in the zone. McDavid back to the point. Taking his time. Skating around in the high slot. Over to McDavid. McDavid tries to make a move. Oh, Colorado player loses his stick, but he regains it. Oilers keep it in the high slot area. Moving it around. Top of the circle. Down low for McDavid. McDavid in the corner. Back to the point. Back into the high slot for Draisaitl. Over to McDavid. On the circle. Fires. They score! Connor McDavid! The Oilers lead 3-1! With 1:06 to go in the second period, the Oilers have made it 3-1. Edmonton has broken open a little bit here. A very timely power play for the Oilers. And McDavid makes the Avs pay on the power play. Right from the face-off circle. Fires it high glove side. There it is. Chance there, stopped by Francouz, and he'll hang on. Yup, they did indeed score, Andy. It's a little bit late, though, for Oilers. But you never know, man. You got to take it one game at a time if you're playing, you know? Avs have it in their own zone. Under a minute to play in the second period. Shot count 24-19. Oilers have got 5 straight shots from the last time we updated you, and they've scored 2 goals since then. Oilers battling in the offensive zone. Avs. Draisaitl and Barry on the 2 assists there for the Avalanche. Avalanche back the other way. Shot. That gets stopped there by Smith off the blocker. It does go with what I've been saying, though. The Oilers should have won Game 3. Mike Smith was Mike Smith. Oh, possible breakaway chance of the Oilers. Backhander shot. That gets stopped by Francouz. Bit of space there. They're down 3-0. It's a rare team. Oh, yeah, no, it's never happened in the conference final. Only 3 or 4 teams have came back. Or it's like 3 to 5 teams have came back from 3-0 to win their series. It rarely, if ever, happens. Oilers looking to move up the zone with it. 3, 2, 1. That'll do it for the second period, ladies and gentlemen. So I can notice this chat's already starting to go off the rails a little bit, which I kind of enjoy. So chat, what should we talk about in the second intermission? Well, you never know. You never know, though. Yeah, exactly. You never know. Game ain't over till it's over, my dude. So. Gotta go leave a like on Jake Peg City Hockey's thing. Y'all leave a like on Jake's new video, okay? Jake's just a lad. Jake's a lad. He's a fellow lad. Man deserves the love. He literally was so he was determined to only cover Jet stuff. That is something I wish I was wholehearted enough to do. Unfortunately, I can't stand not going too long without posting. Drives me nuts. You'll notice we post way more often than other channels and stuff like that. But yeah, it happens. Anyway, second intermission. Let me just pop on my fucking tunes. Who scored? Connor McDavid. Yes, but we'll be doing a video later about Kyle Connor winning. What do you want to see in the Batman sequel outside of Robin being confirmed? I want to see the Penguin be the main villain along with the Court of Owls being used as a side villain plot point. Okay, so yeah, I'll go into that That's a good question, actually. There's two ways I can see them going. One is so there's two directions I want them to go, but the way that I see it is one is a detour to get to the same to option two, and option two is a direct point. So Robin for me can work. It can work, but I'd rather we see Robin because the idea here apparently it's rumored that Matt Reeves is down for a saga, which means he's not limited to 3 movies. I would fucking love that. I would love that. If Matt Reeves can spoon feed me as much fucking Batman as he wants, and I will not get tired of it. Because honestly, Robert Pattinson feels like the legitimate Batman version that I read about in the comics. I feel like I'm watching Batman, watching Robert act with just his fucking eyes is that. So here's how I want it to either go. You can either go one way or two ways. And honestly, both leads to the same, like one's a detour and one gets you from point A to point C. One's just point A, B, C. So here's my first thought. First thought you could either do is Mr. Freeze. Why would you want to do Mr. Freeze, you may ask? Because Mr. Freeze offers some interesting ideas. First off, worth noting, half the city is underwater. At some point, winter will show up. That will cause an interesting thing. Also, I know that you want Penguin to be a main villain, but I think Penguin will work the best when he's always in the shadows of something. Because Penguin is one of those people that is not actually mentally insane. He's just a criminal. So he wouldn't actually fall under the Arkham Asylum moniker. He falls into the category of Blackgate. So having him as a crime lord, they can just kind of weasel his way out of situations. I'm happy with that. I'm buying a Lions jersey. Ooh, that's a bold take there, Jake, but all right. You do Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze as well works because Mr. Freeze was created by, in a sense, by GothCorp, because GothCorp was the corporation that wanted to change. They originally wanted to work on stuff. Mr. Freeze obviously was a cryogenics expert. He studied for it, all that stuff. It was obviously a fascination of his. And the cryo division technique he thought is what he was studying for all this stuff for the corporation was just with how to manage about cryogenically freezing people. But also GothCorp started developing ice-based weaponry to sell to the army because, assholes. But why is this relevant? Because in Matt Reeves' universe, Batman has an establishment. Who he is. He's established, his Batman persona is set. Robert Pattinson's Batman persona is set. His Bruce Wayne persona is by design flawed and doesn't have a public relationship. So, the end point of that movie after beating Mr. Freeze, however you want to do it, I'm not as specific on that because honestly, I trust a good writer. That's all, I'll say that. I can trust a good writer. Have Batman beat Mr. Freeze and Bruce Wayne take over GothCorp operations, throwing out Ferris Boyle, who's an asshole, and changing it into Wayne Enterprises. That's how Bruce builds Wayne Enterprises. He builds it partially on past philanthropy work from his father and on the basis of taking over a corrupt organization and turning it into an outstanding philanthropic establishment. And that's part of the thing because the Wayne name in Gotham is pretty tainted right now in the Batman universe, but with Bruce Wayne, he's the perfect, while his personality is seen as somewhat playboyish in that lifestyle, his work for the city of Gotham is spotless, completely spotless. And so taking over that would totally work. Also having a villain, Mr. Freeze, and having the classic design, you can take liberties. Honestly, the Mr. Freeze design, I think you would want the most to look like. I'll pull it up actually. Is either Arkham Origins Mr. Freeze and Arkham City Mr. Freeze. There is a difference. Arkham Origins Mr. Freeze actually has a cannon built into the hand, while the Arkham City Mr. Freeze has his classic ice gun. You can go either way with that, honestly. The core ingredients of the suit are there. You know what I mean? Also, and I'm going to tell you this right now, if Mr. Freeze doesn't have the red goggles that light up beneath the dome, I swear to God, that is the biggest missed opportunity ever. Because you cannot tell me that this doesn't look badass. Let me just throw up the fucking thing. Like, when Mr. Freeze says like, "Or you will die," like as his voice changes into the roboticness, and it's just the red eyes staring at you through the fucking screen. It's one of the most it's the menacing fucking boss fight. Like like I love Mr. Freeze in Arkham City. Ugh. The other one is Court of Owls. And also too, like Court of Owls pretty much shows right corruption. Also too, and this is something I really want them to do. I want so badly for that mayor that just got like elected by Gotham. I want her to turn out to be in the Court of Owls. She doesn't need to be the person in charge. She can be if they want. But the Court of Owls probably works best when it isn't her in charge. I want her in there. Also, you could also make the argument as this. I would like Falcone to be linked to the Court of Owls. I would like well, honestly, here's the way I see it. You can integrate the Court of Owls properly into this universe because you can use the context of after Falcone got shot, which might have been what the Court of Owls might have not been had Falcone in their ranks, but they might have been an enabler of Falcone, because they thought that he would keep the city contained. Once Falcone falls, and while and yes, they have a new they have a new mayor. The city's still fucking kind of all over the place. The Court of Owls could possibly be used to step in and personally guide Gotham back the way they want them to be. And also, they could use this if you've done the Mr. Freeze portion, so you've done the Mr. Freeze in the second movie. You could have the third movie where the Court of Owls actually goes as far as to say, as to try to induct Bruce Wayne into the court, which is a great plot line, honestly. Fun fact, Court of Owls was actually the first or second, I forget it was the second comic series I read after Batman Hush. Great shit. Batman, like, you can't tell me you don't want that awesome scene of Batman in the Court of Owls underground maze. Like, as he's like, his armor's getting fucking destroyed and he's just losing his mind fighting off the demons in his head and the fucking hallucinations that they're creating. I would give me that shit, Matt Reeves. Give me that shit. I said 5-2 Oilers. Nice. I said 5-3 Oilers. All right. I have to actually check now some of the chat. Even though we can emotionally relate to. Yes. The 90s animated series has some of the best designs for any character. I agree, yes. Also, their voice casting is really good. I also think that you should put Season 4's Penguin, yeah, obviously. Harley Quinn, Mr. Freeze. Well, Harley Quinn's an original design by them. Also, too, I really like Two-Face, although Two-Face is a tough one because The Dark Knight captured a perfect Two-Face so well that you don't want to like cheapen it by throwing in another guy whose performance at the end of the day will have to be so close. The only one that intrigued me, actually, the Two-Face that intrigues me that we haven't got yet, that we got in one form of medium, Telltale, is Mayor Two-Face. I kind of want to see that. And I kind of wish that Mayor Two-Face would run against Bella Real. I would vote for that man. Like, Mayor Two-Face is an interesting thought, honestly. But again, if there's a ton of people in Gotham can appeal, yeah. Honestly, too, yeah, no. If you guys have seen Batman: The Long Halloween parts 1 and 2, if you haven't seen it, I recommend it. Josh Duhamel, and if you're wondering where you've heard that name, he's the main army dude in the Transformers 1 movie. That's how I make people remember it. Remember the Transformers 1 movie? Because the Transformers 1 is actually really good. Afterwards, they just went... But the first Transformers movie, live action movie, I will say is pretty fucking good. Josh Duhamel plays the main army guy. He's the guy who makes it out alive. He's the white guy who makes it out alive from the army. Because only 2 guys make it out alive, I think, in that squad. But yeah, no, he was great in it. And he did the voice of Harvey Dent Two-Face in The Long Halloween Part 1 and 2. It's a lot like Richard Moles was in the Batman the Animated Series. It's so fucking good. Like, his voice is so good for it. A DC and Marvel crossover. Oh, we can dream, right? But I want Mad Hatter just once. Okay, recommendation for you, Patrick. I don't know if you've seen it before. Go watch Gotham. Gotham has a great Mad Hatter. He's really good, honestly, and it's funny too because he's an Australian actor, and you can't even pick up his Australian accent. And then he'll do an interview, and he's like, "Yeah, honestly, I'll do it." Like, because he'll talk like this, and then when he does a normal interview, he'll be like, "Yeah, honestly, he's just a psychopath." And it's like, "Fuck, what the who the fuck are you, dude?" It's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun seeing stuff like that. Yeah, no, I like it's funny too. I like Gotham's Mr. Freeze, although they obviously the budget shows because they can't do too much with his Mr. Freeze. Otherwise, it kind of like and they do hurt him a little bit. But yeah, it's okay. Also too, I part of me wants to see Doctor or Professor Hugo Strange, but again, he was done so fucking well in Gotham. It's kind of frustrating me. BD Wong played him in Gotham. Yep, the guy from Jurassic Park. So fucking good. Like elite level. Like honestly, at like S tier villain on portrayal. He commands every scene. But now I don't know when they're gonna like, you know what I mean? I don't know what they fucking do now with him because he's too good. And you don't want to just remake it, you know what I mean? Remember when Optimus shot the dude that head at the end of the third film despite him begging for a seat? It's like, is there's a shot that was filmed here in Milwaukee. Well, at least you get movies filmed where you live. I live in Winnipeg. Like, we don't have a skyline. We have four buildings that go above the fifth floor. That's it. No, it's honestly after the first like Transformers movie, my memory of it rapidly decreases until Bumblebee because Bumblebee's actually really fucking good. Yeah, there you go. Exactly, Steven. That's what I thought. Don't even get me started with this. Yeah, it's interesting for sure. I'll say this: there's a lot of Batman villains. Like I want Batman movies to have a little bit of this. I want their formula too. I want there to be a little bit of a formula where they have a side villain or a minor villain show up at the beginning of the movie. You can just beat him. Have Batman beat him. It's not enough, and people will be like, "Oh, but why would you do that?" And then you're just doing what you did with the Rhino in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. No, you're not. No, you're not. There are certain Batman villains that will never be good enough to have their own movie centered around them, or it would be too inconvenient for the writers to logically convey having them as the main villain because certain villains only are kind of one-trick ponies. We don't like to admit it, but certain villains are or are too similar to other villains to really stand out. Those villains being captured by Batman in the first 10 minutes of the film would be great. Just to see that cinematic view. Like, for example, Christopher Nolan did this too. He has a Riddler fake out. Mr. Reese? Mr. Reese? The dude who finds out Bruce Wayne is Batman in the Dark Knight? Mr. Reese is his name. Mr. Reese! Mr. Reese! That's their Riddler. Mans was setting shit up. They have Victor Zsasz show up in the Batman Begins. You probably forget it. He's the guy. Remember they had him going. Jonathan gets him off of prison and he gets him sent to a mental asylum instead. So there's that. Scarecrow, they did it with Scarecrow, technically speaking, right? But honestly, it would just be good to have scenes like that because it gives Batman presence. Like, think of it this way. They had it this time in the Batman as well, where he beats up a bunch of thugs to start the movie. There's premise to it of him just doing his nightly routines. And then you can have escalation from how easy Batman beats that first villain to how much grueling it is for him for the rest of the film to fight another villain. Honestly, villains that I would love to see like that, Firefly. I would love Firefly to be. So I'm kind of I was in a weird because for me it was weird because I didn't grow up with Batman the animated series, but I grew up with the Batman TV show. Yeah, that's a throwback, isn't it? And I grew up with Batman Beyond, but nonetheless. The Batman TV show, it had kind of a cool design for Firefly. It was all yellow and shit, and they had a sleek thing. But yeah, it was good. Can we get a Luchador Bane in a movie? That would be sick. Dave Bautista has to play Bane though. Pardeep says, "Hey Zach, what do you do at the ballpark?" So at the baseball park, I deliver orders up to Sky Suites. I'm in a lot of ways, I'm moving things around the ballpark, but not the most heaviest things. Most of that comes from loading dock. But anything that has to do with food or stuff on the concourse, a lot of the time I have to move stuff around, and I clean all the dishes at the end of the night because we have the 3 sinks right there. That's what I do. Yeah, it's a variety of stuff, Party. Yes, can we get Luchador Bane in a movie? I would hope so, honestly. The best Bane is by far Arkham Origins Bane. Arkham Origins Bane you would not fuck with. Arkham Origins Bane is a genius. He's a fucking genius. He figures out Batman is Bruce Wayne based on a fucking catchphrase. And I know that sounds dumb, but the man did his homework. The way I look at this is that it's him showing off his experience over time the longer he does his job. Yeah, too. Honestly, like him. Also, too, I had this interesting concept. Like, what if he fought Man-Bat at the beginning of the movie just to premise us by showing that the Court of Owls was trying to experiment on their talons to try to get maximum results and to be able to evade the Batman's ire? Because the Court of Owls exists the best because third period's about to start. The Court of Owls succeeds the most when Batman doesn't know of their existence. And the Court of Owls is not stupid. They know to avoid Batman because it's hunting grounds. You can try to fight Batman, but if he figures out what you're up to, you're fucked. So having certain talons be experimented on to give him like animal type qualities after he fights like Man-Bat at the beginning, that would work. Anywho, Avalanche, pick up the puck in the neutral zone, enter the zone. I very much appreciated that, chat. That was great. Avs have it in the offensive zone, moving along. Shot from the side of it, that goes wide. Avs keep it in though. What do you think, chat? Do the Oilers hang on and take Game 4 to the Avs? Get the sweep. Shot. They score! A shot from the point might have been deflected by Nathan McKinnon, and the Avalanche have made it 3-2 early in the third period. It'll either be Devon Taves. I think it's Devon Taves from the point. A weird shot that beats Mike Smith nonetheless. Off of the leg of Cody Ceci it in. And the Avalanche make it 3-2. Oh, Patrick, no need to apologize, man. I figured something like that was happening. It's all good, man. Just glad you're having a good time. Taves makes it 3-2. Avalanche early in the third period, under 30 seconds in, and the Avs have made it a 1-goal hockey game. Welcome everybody if you're new. Batman and Arkham Knight in the game as well, the best look he's ever had. Absolutely terrifying. Yes, but the thing with him though is that the only thing that detracts me with him is that he's in a tough spot. Like, because if you're using Man-Bat's origin, like, for why he does it, it's kind of an amalgamation of partially of Mr. Freeze and the Lizard from Marvel Spider-Man, and you don't want to rehash that, like, because he's deaf. That's the big thing, is he's partially deaf, and that hurts him too, so he's trying to cure his deafness. But, like, it's too much. You don't want to overhash it, you know what I mean? But, like, I do like Man-Bat. Man-Bat's solid. Allowed to leave. Has fall asleep when I'm not around. Exactly. Oilers enter the zone here. Shot. That gets stopped there by Francois. He'll hang on to it. Yeah, no, Lucha Bane is going like a tank down Main Street. Honestly, though, the thing with Bane that people forget, Bane is fucking brilliant. Like, he didn't break the bat through just brute force. If that were the case, Batman would not be as highly regarded as he is. He literally, in the comics, made Batman fight. He busted everyone out of Arkham, made Batman fight all of them on a night-to-night basis to the point where he was exhausted, and then ambushed him in his own home as he's leaving the Batcave. Man just straight up said, "You going to sleep when I say you going to sleep." Anywho, 18:30 left to go in the third period, chat. Janet Collins, welcome to the stream, where we talk about hockey and Batman. A lot of fun stuff. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Shot from the point. That gets stopped there by Francois. If you're an Janet, are you an Avs fan? An Oilers fan? Let us know. If I've asked this already, I'm sorry. I have bad memory. We'll get another offensive zone face-off here for the Oilers. Yeah. But no, honestly, too, and part of me, I'm going to be honest, chat, this one's kind of a bit of a guilty pleasure. I want to see Kite Man. I would love to see Kite Man. Like, even the simplest things. Imagine if at the beginning of the film, Batman takes down Kite Man as he's trying to rob something, and that helps Batman redesign his gliding kit based on the fucking thing that Kite Man used. Just imagine! Like, let that happen. Kite Man deserves that, okay? The fact that Kite Man's real name is Charlie Brown is fucking hilarious. Anywho, Oilers battle down low in the zone. Although I can't get over the fact that Lizard No Way Home sound a bit British when he says hello, Peter. Yeah, really. He broke the bet. Oilers fan in Denver and family in Denver. Oof. I just had to handle like 10 fifth graders to myself, icing here against the Avalanche for like 3 hours, and I don't know if I can anymore. Jesus Christ. Well, thank God, Zachary, that you're here now to relax. Enjoy your time. But yeah, because remember Batman's fucking nerd alert. Shut up. Honestly, Kite Man, sleeper pick, one of my more favorite villains. Like, he's my favorite shite villain. He's my favorite shit villain. Like, everyone has that one shit villain that they're like, you know what, I like you, kid. That's mine. I watch Harley Quinn also too, though. So, and Kite Man's literally like a mainstay player in Harley Quinn. So shut the fuck up. Oh, turnover shot that gets stopped by Smith. Oilers have it in their own zone, looking to move it out. Avs take possession of the neutral zone, but they're way offside, and that'll be called. I gotta say, the robot chicken skin of Bane breaking Batman's back is one of the funniest things of all time. Literally doesn't say a word walk in, but Batman break. Right? Doo-doo-doo. That's Bane. The fucking trombone. Yeah, guys, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. Subscribe as well if you're new. Appreciate you tuning in. It's been a good game so far, honestly. You're always worried that it's gonna be like a fucking, like, you know, thing. I died laughing when I first saw it. Also, my guilty pleasure villain is Polka Dots or Kite Man. Honestly, Polka Dot Man, yeah. Polka Dot Man was, like, so good. Like, Polka Dot Man is also a guilty pleasure villain. To be fair, though, I didn't think that they were going to do him as good as they did him in the Suicide Squad. Polka Dot Man in the Suicide Squad is, like, honestly, a mid-tier villain. Like, he's not even a joke. He fires, like, fucking dot lasers as people. No love for the Condiment Man? You mean Condiment King? I don't know. You're not giving him enough love, are you? Honestly, I've always thought in my head that Condiment King should have been remade, like, redesigned as a more stylistic, like, a type of stylistic type villain in the sense of, like, poisoning people. I always thought that would have worked better in a modern time. Like, imagine just the risk of just the serial killer who's just poisoning people's food for no fucking, like, for certain reason. Like, just with the littlest of things. That, like, would drive me in. That I feel like you gotta legitimize a man somehow, okay? Anywho, one of them grabbed my hair, so I chucked him, like, 3 meters, and I got in trouble. Yeah, don't chuck children. As somebody going to University of Winnipeg for education, don't chuck children. Please don't. We don't enforce a children chucking policy here on the No One Hockey Podcast. Eraser Man. Okay, that chance here along the boards. Avs want a penalty. Not gonna get it. Oilers dump it down low. Shot easy save there by Francois. He'll leave for his defender. Eraser Man I actually think could work. Because honestly, just here's the way I see it. Eraser Man and Calculator both can work. If you put them at... I want Eraser Man to literally be, not obviously the literal eraser, whatever. I want him to be a rat for Penguin working for the GCPD. Oilers, a cross shot. They score! Zach Hyman 4-2 Oilers lead. They got another one. Edmonton doubles the lead. There's some animosity here at the bench. But wow. This chat has gone off the rails and I fucking love it. I fucking love it. But like literally the whole, okay, I gotta get this third part out here, okay? The whole premise of Eraserman is he erases evidence of certain crimes. So imagine having him just be reimagined as a fucking rat for fucking, what's it called? For the fucking penguin that works for the GCPD. I would like that. Remake shite villains into good modern ones. That's how you do it. Anywho, Avs, take the puck, enter the zone, fire that goes out the side of the net. 16 minutes left to go in this third period. The shot count has shockingly really moved in right there. Since the second period, 28-24. Assist to Draisaitl and McDavid on the Hyman goal. Avs leaving their own zone. Looking to move it up the zone there. They'll take position in the offensive end. Battle down low. In the corner. Avs keep it back to the point. Fire shot that gets stopped by Mike Smith and he'll hang on for a whistle. But no, like honestly, like use a shit villain for Batman to beat the shit out of in the first like 10 minutes of the film just to build up Batman and build up it by like omission the harder villain of the movie. That's a solid way to just get like C-listers in the Batman universe. I fucking love it. I'd be so happy with that. Also, a little more like no, actually not a lot more Joker, but just a little bit of Joker. Don't have him break out of Arkham, but keep him in Arkham. Keep him in Arkham. You can have him kind of like talk to like chance their shot that goes wide. You could have him like be in the post-credit scene, even if you want, but just don't make him the main villain. I like the Joker they have for the Batman so far. I think he's got a lot of potential, but don't rush it. He's a work in progress, and that's right. Avs have it down low. Back to the point shot. That gets stopped by Smith. He bites it off. Smith is really fighting the puck, though. I gotta say, he's not playing pucks cleanly. That actually does sound interesting. I never really thought about that. How about Killer Moth? How could he fit in the films? Could lean more towards the horror aspect with him. There's two ways you can either do it. You can either make him a horror villain who would then eventually experiment on himself and actually become that Char Axis, I think it's how it's called. Tough to say. Or you can go the complete other direction where Killer Moth is actually an arms dealer. People actually forget this. Killer Moth's whole shtick is that he arms the villains of Gotham with technology. So you could kind of combine him with like the Tinkerer from Spider-Man Homecoming and with like an overall arms dealer. Oh my god, 2-on-1 for the Oilers. McDavid, just can't get the shot off. That gets turned aside, or Avalanche will just dump it out of their own zone. But with Killer Moth, you make him an arms dealer. Easy as pie. You could even make him like out front, Avalanche chance that gets broken up. You could even make him like experimenting on making experimental weapons for the Penguin. Honestly, like something like that. Just give him something that's grounded and like. Honestly, you know what you could do? You could make him. And I legitimate. You could make him, fucking Victor Freeze's, fucking what's it called? His assistant. Victor Freeze's assistant, and then when Victor fucking what's it called goes into the fucking thing and becomes Mr. Freeze, Killer Moth gets the fuck out of there. He gets the fuck out of Dodge because he was also the guy that might have been working for Ferris Boyle to develop weapons because he's a weapons dealer in the comics. But people can't see past his shitty costume. So don't give him a shitty costume. But yeah, something like that. That's what I do. Fubar Cake, welcome to the stream, my friend. Bet's looking good. Your bet is looking good so far, I gotta say, Jake. Oilers flipping into the zone. That'll get deflected out of play. And we'll get a whistle at 12:54. Yes, chat, I know I'm going all over the place, but such is my nature. It's been a while since I've had the opportunity to talk to all of you guys. But I hope you've been enjoying it. That would be incredible. Exactly. People don't realize, I wrote, when I was in 11th grade, I think I wrote a fan fiction for Batman. I did. I definitely did. I combined elements of Arkham Asylum because I always think Arkham Asylum is technically the perfect Arkham Asylum. If you have to find a perfect setting for Gotham that truly breaks down Batman as a character, Arkham Asylum is it, because Arkham Asylum shows the reflection of Batman's effect on certain people. Because these supervillains would not exist without Batman, because while Batman is doing a lot of good, he's also creating hyper realistic and extreme personalities at the same time, which is always the constant thing that you have to kind of accept as a writer, that Batman is also kind of the antithesis of what he's fighting for because he's creating so many problems. The Joker would not be the Joker if Batman is around. If Batman isn't around, the Joker would legitimately retire. I 100% agree that. Like, feel that. It's just that thing. Like, Batman has to accept that he's doing good by helping people with some of the smaller things, but he also is creating larger threats. But he has to accept, he has to hope that those larger threats will be contained by the parameters of the law. Fun fact, they fucking aren't. But, you know, I digress. That would be incredible. Yeah, Steven, fucking... I've thought a lot about those types of villains, though, because honestly, those types of villains have potential. It's just you only ever saw them in, like, the Silver Age of comics. In the Silver Age of comics, when you got a goofy villain, they were just like, all right, goofy villain of the week, let's go! They didn't try to legitimize it in any way, shape, or form. Like, honestly, people don't, like, remember, like, Calendar Man was a fucking joke. The Dark Ages, this is the Renaissance now that Zach is bringing enlightenment. Don't do Carter like that, Zach. Curry, don't do Carter like that. Like, people forget, Calendar Man was a fucking joke. He was a fucking joke until The Long Halloween. He still isn't highly regarded outside of that story, but he has that Hannibal Lecter type esqueness to him where, like, in The Long Halloween, the way he talks is so eloquent that you could feel like he could murder someone if he had the opportunity. I love the hidden lore and details of Arkham. Secretly being teased in the Arkham games. Yeah, although I will say this, I don't think they fully planned out Jason Todd till the end, but they were able to work with the foundation of the games that he set. I'll say that much. Avalanche have it in their own zone. 12 and a half to go here. I'm just looking through this right now. Also, too, here's another one that I kind of find a tough. One of the villains that I think is a mainstay of Batman lore, which is a really tough one to really manage, Clayface. Because if you're doing Clayface, you have to willingly accept that Clayface can change his appearance and how he talks. So you're going to end up with like 17 actors playing Clayface over the course of a movie. And that's something you have to accept. You know what I mean? The thing with his voice, though, is he's got a lower decibel than mine. Mine is a lot higher than Carter's voice, so it changes. I can fluctuate it a lot better. Oilers enter the zone. Shot that gets stopped there by Francois. We got a wave going here in Edmonton. Man, you really got to hope that they win this game. Also, too, for sheer fun, I went back and watched all those DC AMU movies, like the New 52, and, like, got all of the villains that Batman actually had mentioned and got, like, photos, and I tried to, like, go through them. Like, some of them are good. Some of them aren't great. But, like, they use some of them well. Shot, that gets stopped there by Mike Smith. Like, this is the calculator guy. Honestly, just make him a villainous accountant. Make him Penguin's accountant. Couldn't care less. He could be a bagman for all I fucking care. Like, honestly, too, I would also like Batman fighting an assassin would be good, because I would love the idea. Also too, let me just state this right now. I really want Black Mask in the universe, in the Batman universe. Penguin needs an arch rival in terms of the crime legacy. He just needs it. But anyway, I'm getting off topic here, chat, but that's the nature of this chat. Welcome everyone if you're new to the stream. We talk hockey and everything else that pops up. Clayface with Ra's al Ghul. Oh, that would be an interesting combination, I gotta say. Avs lose the draw there. Oilers flip it out of their own zone. Down the ice. Right there. Oilers battle down low in the offensive end. Behind the net. Rims it around the boards. Can't connect with the defender, and it goes back into their own zone. No icing here. We did a trash wave at a Vikings game because we were sucking so bad. We had to make our own fun. Oh, God. The pity wave. Shot from the point. Save. Rebound. Oh, it's behind Mike Smith. Out loose. Shot. They score! The Colorado Avalanche have made it 4-3. Mike Smith is livid. livid right now. But so far, it seems that the Avs have made it a 1-goal game. Also, sorry to the guy who told. Somebody asked me for the over under 5.5. I thought the under was okay, but I was wrong, so I'm sorry. More Batman, please. Score. Score. Ratnid will win the cup. Simo says, yeah. This is a tough one, honestly. Like, Smith is livid. He's going to break that set. Also, Simo, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. I don't know who scored that for the Avalanche. Did anyone get it? I don't think they want to challenge it. No, there will be no challenge on that. So it is 4-3 right now. You just throw shit in the air. You just throw shit in the air. Fair enough. Guys, who scored that third goal for the Avalanche? Just wondering. I didn't get the number on it, so let's be honest. We all want Big Wheel as the main villain in one of the 3 next Spider-Man's. I want Scorpion so bad. Actually, in all seriousness, I actually kind of want Scorpion too. So, fun fact, I don't have many of the old comic books, but one of the ones I have is actually a notoriously terrible one. It's that one that has like the jackal and he does all that cloning shit. Where the what's it called? The Scorpion's actually a clone of Peter Parker. That's one of the few old comics I have. But as a kid, I was so mesmerized by that. And also, the Scorpion costume is always fucking fun. It's always fun. Nolan, you need to do a Batman podcast in the future. I've always thought about Jake. I'm not gonna lie. I've always thought about adding like this, like a podcast where we just talk about random stuff, where it just is literally like, what was the name I thought of? Frickin', it was just tangent thoughts, something like that, like just off-topic thoughts, like, oh, just because. That was one of it, or something like that. Like, it's just because. Why are we talking about it? Just because. Something like that. Honestly, I could talk about Batman for fucking days. Weeks even. Shot from the point that gets stopped there by Francis and he'll hang on. It's something that I legitimately have put time and effort into studying and actually looking at. Because Batman also, too, is a great character because it's such a psychological, like, view of seeing things. Mike Smith threw his stick after he got scored on. He was so pissed. Jesus. I think this commercial break. What was Smith mad about? He thought he had possession of it, and the ref didn't blow it down in time, and was then they were able to score off it. Also, I gotta say, I really want to see Jason Momoa as Kraven the Hunter. He'd be so perfect for the role. He definitely looks smart. Here's the thing, Steven, I agree with you, but the one thing that I always am tentative about is when, just because somebody looks great for the role doesn't mean that they necessarily will fit the role. And also, too, I like this idea that if you're playing one main character, so they gave it to Landeskog, actually. They gave Landeskog the goal, so just an update if anyone was wondering. But Landeskog got the 4-3 goal. The thing is like, I'm always hesitant, because I would rather see somebody new do it, try to do one thing, like one character good, than one guy do 2 characters okay. And don't get me wrong, Jason Momoa is a great Aquaman. I'm just saying, let him stay as Aquaman. He can focus on Aquaman, you know what I mean? Like, granted, sometimes you get performances where it's like 2 performances from like Michael Keaton as Vulture and Batman. Both of them are great. Or you'll sometimes get one where it's kind of one and one, like Ben Affleck, Daredevil. No, Batman. Honestly, Ben Affleck gets a bad rap. I think Ben Affleck's a good Batman. I just think the Matt, where is Matt? It's time to manifest overtime. Oh, now you want overtime. But no, the problem with Batman that I found was that they threw us an aged Batman already without giving us the context of what he was like when he was younger. And okay, that's fine. But then they immediately said, and because of things that you didn't get to see, he kills people now. And it's like, what? No. Like, that final fight scene against Doomsday is hilarious. It's Wonder Woman, Superman, and fucking Batman with a fucking like grenade launcher. And it's like, no! Why? You were so close. Like, the Batman costume is the closest to the comic accurate costume, I think, is Ben Affleck's. but it doesn't work because they gave him a character that isn't Batman. He's just a flashier Punisher. Stop shooting people, Bruce. Anyway, Avs come in, shot that goes wide. Zach Hyman is down and he seems to be shaken up here. Still on the ground here. Interesting to see what happened. No saves. Insert sad Megamind meme pick here. Fair enough. No, I agree. Craven's getting a movie coming out, and I'm hopeful for that. Let's hope it's better than fucking Morbius. I love that the people that made Morbius thought that because people were doing so much online trolling about it and like memes about it, that meant they wanted to see the film again. I'm sorry, but just because there's the "it's morbing time" fucking meme out there doesn't mean we want to see it. Stop thinking that memes automatically generate revenue. It happened one time, and that one time was with the fucking prequels, and we got Clone Wars to help satisfy us on that. Anyway, Oilers get the power play here off of it'll be a tripping penalty to Landeskog. So Hyman got injured off a trip, it seems, so they will call it. Oilers across. Oh, he hit the post! Leon Draisaitl, a wide open cage, and he hit the post! And the Avs dump it down the ice. Have you seen Gotham 1919? If not, look it up. I will look it up, actually. I'm very curious. I'm actually very curious. Puck goes down, back the other way. Oh. Oh. That's really interesting. Like, the designs and stuff are interesting. It looks like such an old-fashioned thing, honestly. It looks like the first appearance Batsuit, honestly, and I kind of like that. That's interesting. I'm trying to cram. Oh, yeah, no. It's funny. Even though I don't agree with the characterization of Bruce Wayne, he oddly is the most coherent plotline in the film. Chance by the Oilers up front. That gets stopped by Francouz. They keep battling for it. Oilers hold it in. You enjoyed the World Cup Finals, Simo? Oh, right. He likes Rannon. That means he's Finn. I didn't really watch it, actually. I was napping during that. I found out we lost, and I was like, oh. Like, McDavid and McKinnon is still playing in the NHL right now, so that'd be why. I have no expectations for Canada in the World Cup because, like, in the World Championship, because, like, 9 times out of 10, the best Canadian players don't play, and then we get guys that are, like, in the AHL playing for our team, and it's like, you would never represent Canada normal day. But it is what it is, honestly. Good for the Finns. Good for fucking Valtteri Filppula. He got, like, the triple crown, so good for him. Yeah, it's nice. You are shaking. Yeah, I have ADHD, so that'd be why. I move a lot. Sorry. I'm sorry if that's distracting, Janet. No, my foot's always tapping. Sometimes I'll accidentally touch the table while it's doing that, and it'll shake it a bit. But yes, Oilers have it down low. Out front shot that goes wide. Penalty almost over now. Yep, Avs back to full strength. Bouchard plays it down low. McLeod waits, fires, that gets blocked by his own defender. Back to the point, fires, that goes wide as well. Avs try to get it out, doesn't go. Oilers hold it in. Taking their time, moves it down low. Moving it along. Like certain things. Oh, back the other way again, the Avalanche. Shot! They score! Nathan MacKinnon and the Colorado Avalanche have tied the game late in the third period. Nathan MacKinnon out of nowhere ties it 4-4. I thought nerves, sorry. No, I'm just a very hyperactive person. Nathan MacKinnon, a beautiful chance. And the Avalanche have tied it late in Game 4 with 6 minutes to go. Oh, we're having a game, aren't we, chat? We're having a game. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream and subscribe if you're new. We will be streaming as well tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be streaming the the Lightning and Rangers game 4, so come by tomorrow as well. We hope to see you there. Having a great time. My voice will have recovered from me screaming earlier. I'm buying a Steve Eisman one for my friend for his wedding. Nice, Patrick. That's a good that's a good thing to do. That's a that's a bro moment right there. Oilers pick it up in their own zone. Enters the offensive end. Goes around, tries to cut behind the net there. They keep possession. Back to the point. Fires. That gets stopped by Francouz. Shot count 35-28 for the Avalanche here. Looks like there's going to be a penalty here against the Oilers. Derek Ryan is going to take a holding penalty. And the Avalanche are going to go to the power play after tying this game. So Ryan gets sandwiched between two Avalanche players. And then he goes up for the hold. You know what? I ain't arguing with it. I'm a Jets fan. I have no stake in this game. I can understand why Oilers fans might not like it, though. Yeah, we got commercial break right here. Glad Ryan killed. So Ryan Reynolds, Green Lantern. Fun fact: I'm gonna be honest with you. I remember watching Green Lantern. I didn't watch all of it. Actually, that was the bad movie I was thinking about. I don't think Green Lantern is all bad. I think, for example, the guy they got to play Sinestro, he's amazing. And also, Sinestro is arguably the best part in that film. He has a realistic reason for hating why the Guardians do things, because they're fucking inept. They're fucking inept aliens that don't understand how much peril they're in. And by the end of it, he's like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to rule by fear, because that gets you fucking attention. Totally get it. The problem is, most of these, first off, Ryan Reynolds is left with nothing to do in that movie. The only good thing about that movie for Ryan Reynolds' sake is that he meets his future wife in that movie. Blake Lively's playing Star Sapphire. Or who would become Star Sapphire. And honestly, too, Ryan Reynolds looked like fucking Hal Jordan. And they fucked it up by giving him shit. They gave him the worst fucking script. Where he does nothing. Also, why did they have the guy with the Why was fucking Peter Skarsgård, like, why was he in there as well? That movie is such a living, like, facepalm. There are elements I like, and then everything else is like, why would you do this? Anyway, we're back from commercial now. A bunch of people join the chat are like, what the fuck's he talking about? No. We get to have fun talking about things. I always answer my chat, so if my chat wants to talk about Green Lantern, which I'm fine to talk about because I'm a huge DC fucking mark, I will talk about Green Lantern for a bit. But anyway, power play here for the Avalanche. Their second power play of the night, I believe. Their first power play did end in a goal with, what's it called? Oh, definitely. You got the guy. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, CGI disaster. McCarr scored earlier on the power play. Avs get another chance. Shot from the point. That gets stopped there by Smith. Oilers pick it up. They'll dump it all the way down the ice. Under 6 to go in the game. And then about a minute 40 left in the power play here for the Avalanche. Avs have came back from a down 4-2 deficit to make it 4-4. Avalanche trying to force a sweep here against the Edmonton Oilers, while the Oilers are just trying to stave off elimination. Oh, definitely. Yeah. He looks like a twin that's... Yeah, no. The Green Lantern costume, I get it's made by, like, Will, but... Oh, my God! Mikko Rantanen! Shot and he scores! Off the post and in! And the Avalanche have made it 5-4! Oh my heavens! The Avalanche lead game 4! Walk-in Fire scores! Rantanen makes it 5-4 Avalanche. Derek Ryan is just absolutely crushed in the penalty box. And we've got a 5-4 hockey game for the Avalanche. Holy shit. The Oilers, after being up 4-2, Rantanen makes it... Sorry, my voice like just caved on it there. I tried to scream, I couldn't. McCarr and Landeskog on the assists. And the Avalanche have the lead as that puck gets deflected out of play. Yeah, no, but just because like Hal Jordan has to think up things doesn't mean that his fucking outfit should also be used off of willpower. Just give him the solid, the green suit, the green and black suit. It looks fucking slick as hell, and it works. Like here, I was thinking that the color yellow being his weakness was going to be the main problem, but it wasn't. It fucking wasn't. Oilers dump it down low. 5 minutes left in the third period. Matt, you're late. Go away. Matt's back, but Blue Neon Traveler has the lead, so he doesn't want Matt to say it. I love the dynamic of this chat. I love this. Back the other way come the Avalanche. A bit of speed. Cuts in front. A breakaway. Backhander shot. It goes wide. No hands up there, so no penalty against an Oilers player. Looked like it might get close, though. I still think the Justice League ride on Six Flags is one of the worst things. I've never been to Six Flags. I know. What? I've never been to Six Flags. Oilers shot. That gets stopped there by Francouz, and he'll hang on for the whistle at 4:21. Yeah, I've never been to Six Flags. But yeah, that does sound insane and terrible. I told you from the beginning, young one. I guarantee, Matt, Blue Neon Traveler is older than you. I remember this discussion because Blue Neon Traveler is a trucker that listens to this because they don't show him the games. So I know for a fact Matt is younger, which is hilarious. Tonight was not the night. So you're saying that this game is done? Oh my God, where's Jake? Where's Jake from Peg City Hockey? He bet on the Oilers. Where'd he go? Where'd Jake go? He said he'd buy a BC Lions jersey if they won. Well, now he doesn't have to worry about that. But still. Oilers fires it down low. 4 minutes to go. I'm the oldest. Well, it's not a competition, but okay. Avs looking to move up the ice. Avalanche pick it up. Enters his own shot. Easy save there by Mike Smith with under 4 to go. What has happened here? Stuff. A lot of things has happened. Back to the way come the Oilers. Hyman down low. Avs take possession. I have to deal with this bragging now. Oh, Andy, it's all in good fun when they're doing that. I said it from the start. It's over. Okay. Oilers, look, enter the zone. Oh, 3-on-2. Shot, strikes out. They score! They score! Zach Cassian on the rebound! Oh my God! It's 5-5! Zach Cassian on a rebound off the post! The Oilers have tied the game! What? What the fuck is going on? Draisaitl off the post. Cassian right there to put it in. Zach Cassian has made it 5-5. Holy crap, chat. Oh, and well, here we fucking go. 3 minutes left. The Oilers have made it 5-5. My voice is shot to hell. What a game. Oilers enter the zone. Cassian, his second of the fucking playoffs for McDavid and Draisaitl. McDavid, assist merchant confirmed. Delayed offside here. Let's get this chat over the algorithm. I appreciate that, by the way, guys. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, because we appreciate it. This game is nuts. It's insane. Rabs, pick it up. 2.5 to go. So I guess, are we manifesting it? Are we manifesting it, Matt? This is why we love hockey. You're damn right. You're damn right, Simo. You're damn right. Battle down low in the zone. Let's get 100 viewers in here. Oh, fuck. I remember that. 107 viewers, something like that time. Avs, down low. Fires it. Shot. Ooh. Oh, it's not a pretty save, but Mike Smith made it. Everything's a fucking shit show when Mike Smith's in that. No offense. But, like, the shot will go and he'll be like, and you're like, oh, did it go in? You're like me going to sporting events where I lose my voice even when I drink tons of water, have to cough. Oh, I fucking yeah, I had halls. I had a whole bag of halls. But mostly I used that. I used that like the other night because I did. I remember one day I did 3 out of 4 of the games in a day, and it shot my voice to shit. But the view count was good, so I was like, "It's worth it. It's worth it." OT is incoming. Respect to Edmonton not going down without a fight. Yeah, that's the thing too. Oilers don't want to go down without like if the Oilers go down, they're going down swinging. We're at 500 views on the stream. Oh, yay. It's happening. It's very happening. I'm happy. Oh, Adrian! Welcome to the stream, my friend. Nice to see you here. Offensive zone face off here. Chad Zach, L. Mid David. Exactly. Shot that gets stopped there by Smith. That other shot that goes wide. 2 minutes remaining in the third period. McDavid over. Passes it over. Shot, stop, save, rebound. They just can't get the puck there. Went face first in the glass. Oh. Abs back the other way. Avalanche cutting in. McKinnon backhander shot that goes wide. Under 2 to play in the third period. Very spoiling going to see the Flash movie. I heard it's. Okay, honestly, Steven, here's the thing. If you're a fan of the Flash, you should go no matter what. Yes, Ezra Miller is a bit of a tire fire, but he didn't kill anyone. There's no. All the allegations is just that he has a temper. Nobody was badly injured. Everyone's okay. Honestly, I would go watch the movie. You know what I mean? Zach, read up. I have lied to ass fans for reasons I mustn't disclose. OT is coming. Ouch, Landeskog going face first into the glass. Oh. Well then. But yeah, no, I'd still go see the Flash. I'm kind of nervous though, because no disrespect, but like I'm not sure what to make of it. Also, I gotta see a couple movies. I need to see the JLA movie, which is like the time travel one where they go back in time to World War II. Gotta see that one. And then I gotta see the Beware My Power Green Lantern movie that has Jon Stewart in it. I'm like, yes, because I watched the Batman Long Halloween, and Superman Man of Tomorrow. I love them. They were great, especially the Batman. So yeah. Avs having the offensive zone. Shot that gets blocked again by the Oilers. Under a minute and a half to go. Avalanche, D to D. Moving on. Oh, now the people are piling. Welcome, everyone, if you're new to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. A minute left in Game 4. Tie game. Avalanche Oilers. Avs come in. Shot that just goes wide. They keep battling for it. Oilers take it out of their own zone. Through the neutral zone. McDavid with speed. Backhander that gets blocked there by the defender. Avs pick it up. Avalanche moving it along. They'll dump it down low. Oilers will take possession in their own zone. 40 seconds to play in the third period. Shot count 39-35 for the Avalanche. Oilers have it in their own zone, getting pressured. Oilers force it out into the neutral zone. Gets taken off the puck there is Hyman. Back the other way come the Avs. Almost a breakaway for the Avalanche, but he gets shut down. Comper down low in the zone. Passing it around to the slot area. Shot that gets blocked there by the Oilers. Avs keep it in though. Avalanche walking the line. Under 20 seconds to go. Under 15 seconds to go. Avalanche battling. Shot out front. That doesn't get there. Oilers force it out. Under 10 seconds to go in the period. Oilers enter the zone. Avalanche strip them of the puck under 5 seconds to go. 2 seconds left in the third period. And there was a whistle for the puck going out of play. And it looks like, yeah. I love how when I show up overtime, is always a possibility. It's like, speak of beware of my power. True. To be honest, I'm more of a reverse Flash fan. What an absolute unit Professor Zoom is. He is such a troll to bear. I know, I feel that. The thing with, though, is like reverse Flash, there's so many different versions of him, it hurts my fucking head. I'm just like, just have Thawne. Just have Thawne. Because there's Flash, reverse Flash, there's Zoom, there's the rival, there's like Professor Zoom, and I'm like, stop! And they all wear the same fucking costume. I'm like, just stop. Find more names. Really enjoying the stream. Thanks for sharing. Oh man, I love doing it. It's great. Honestly, these conversations are fucking amazing to have. 3.4 seconds have been added. Offensive zone face-off here for the Oilers. Doubt anything will come of it, but we'll see. One last chance here for the Oilers, I guess, to score before overtime. They win the draw at the hold it in. That doesn't go. And this game is going to overtime. Whoa. Just wait a second, sorry. My thing is trying to move it. I'm trying to get it. The element is too small to show. Okay. I'm just trying to get it so that. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I'm gonna work my way around this. I'm gonna work my magic on this. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. For some reason, I'm just gonna explain this. When I was going through my sources, for example, which is what I use all these for, whenever my screen got to a certain point, I couldn't scroll anymore. So I had to minimize it and then go open. How long does it start? It might be 15 minutes till the overtime starts. I had to do some like little MacGyver shit where I minimized my screen so it would refresh my sources, and then I had to scroll down to a certain point so it would click high enough that it would work. Weird thing, weird thing. I've never seen that happen before. I gotta say. I've never seen it where it won't let me tap on half of my icons. I'll probably check that later. But for now, we're okay. That was almost a technical difficulty disaster, but I got my way out of it. You're welcome, Chad. Everyone, pat on the back. Warrior, welcome to the stream. Avs will lose. Colorado's tired. Man, it's overtime, game 4. Everyone's tired. Everyone's tired. It just matters. Who's gonna dig deep? That's what it matters. Yeah, no, that was an interesting problem I had there. Never had that before. Also, guys, if you're new to the stream, don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate you all tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure so far. So yeah. So like I can't touch that, but I can touch that. Why does that work? But that this thing is weird sometimes. So even if it's there, I can still go there, but I can't do it there? Why is this Catch up on chat, sir. Sorry, yes. Jesus Christ. Top Gun 2, I love when I show up for 2. Yes. Yeah, I saw that one. At least Phantom has not gone down in my favor. However, I've been blessed with a special power. Yes, I did it. I asked for Matt when Mavs were down. Now Matt's here and OT is here. Yep, that sounds about right. DC absolutely basically pulled the Marvel multiverse when it comes to different variations of his characters. Yeah, chat, you're welcome for me out. Yes, I'm now caught up now. But no, honestly, and I think I can safely say this: the best movie for the Flash will always be Flashpoint Paradox. It's so good that even the new Flash movie is taking elements from that. Like the entire premise is based off that. The Flashpoint movie is really good. Justice League Flashpoint, it's basically just a Flash movie, but you know, the Justice League, the premise includes the Justice League, but we're following the Flash the whole time. So I'll let you be the judge on whether that's a Justice League movie or the Flash movie. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, it's really good. It's really well written. It was one of the first ones I got Carter into for the DC animated movies. I made him watch Under the Red Hood, which is goated. I will hear no there'll be no Under the Red Hood slander here, or I'll find you. Um and uh Justice League Flashpoint Paradox. That was the two that got him hooked. Carter better be on standby. He's upstairs probably right now, honestly. Just relaxing. We also got to record a video after this because Kyle Connor won the Lady Bing, motherfuckers. He did it. He did it. The fucking the guy who I used to say always was too busy square dancing into a corner when he had the puck, literally led the fucking Central Division in fucking goal scoring, and then fucking won the Lady Bing. How can you not love it? Don't forget to leave a like. Also, maybe we get this 30 likes. That'd be cool. Ugh. Ooh. What do we want to talk about, chat? Steven, you've been giving me interesting assignments on C-list villains that I had to make relevant for Batman purposes. I've kind of enjoyed that, I gotta say. Mostly because I've already had these conversations already before. Oh, great, 100%. It's so good. I love the story of Thomas Wayne becomes Batman instead of Bruce Wayne. Also, top 3 animated Batman films: Mask of Phantasm. I know it's Mask of Phantasm. He says Matthews. Well, Matthews got 6. Yeah, well, Matthews never won a fucking Stanley Cup fucking playoff series, so shut up. Shut up. Mask of Phantasm, obviously. Under the Red Hood and Batman vs. Robin. See, here's the thing. Batman vs. Robin is such a sleeper because the thing is with Batman vs. Robin that people don't like is it deviates a little bit too much from the comic source. But on its own, Batman vs. Robin's good. Well, I will admit that much. Also, they did the thing. Batman vs. Robin does the same thing that I've been preaching. Having an early villain get taken out early just to establish a bigger villain later on in their usefulness. Dollmaker is fucking scary in what's it called? In the Batman vs. Robin. It's an eerie scene where he kidnaps children and you don't even want to think about what he does to them. It's like, no. But yeah, they have a villain like that. At the beginning of the film, he gets fucking murked by a villain as well, which tests Damien's mettle because Damien grew up as an assassin and is now forced by his father, his biological father, to not try to be as murderous. It's a good dilemma. For me, top 3 Batman movies, fuck. See, here's the thing. The Dark Knight Returns is up there, but part 1 and part 2 are there well too. But they also feel rapidly different. Like, if I had to go, like, glad to see you're back, Mr. Nolan. Thank you, Super Welter Skelter. I'm glad to be back. I was working 5 days straight, so that's why I was gone. But, like, the thing was, like, obviously Batman Under the Red Hood works perfect. And I would argue Batman Under the Red Hood is the best one of all of those because it does all of the things that the two-parters do in one film. Mask of the Phantasm is really good too, and it actually offers a perfect starting point for Batman as well as the established quota as saying like how he developed into that. Honestly, it's good. It's very good. It's very, very good. And they made an actual original villain, which is kind of a bold take, but they made it work. But I still like Under the Red Hood better. Jensen Ackles as the Red Hood, Neil Patrick Harris as Nightwing. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, and Jason Isaacs as Ra's al Ghul. Oh my, where's my wallet? Take my money. Like, greetings and good evening, bitty bitty Oilers. Welcome to the stream, my friend. We're just waiting for overtime to start. We're having a fun time right now. A little bit. Damian Wayne is such a brat. My God, he's like Hayden Christensen Damian Wayne episode 2. So yeah, to be fair though, that's also, and I actually kind of like the fact that Damian Wayne's kind of a brat because Damian Wayne is constantly forced into a situation where he is honestly probably the smartest guy there because it's Bruce's kid. And if you think about it, Bruce is an asshole, but he knows he's an asshole, and he's an asshole because he knows he's right. And Damian has that same aspect to him and how he views situations. He's tactical because his father is the best fucking tactician in the DC Universe history. And he's also brash because he does not have time to argue with people to explain why they're wrong. Granted, sometimes they dip a little too much into, like, the brattiness to it, where he's just like, no, I'm fucking killing this person. It's like, But, you know, it is what it is. Zach, when the game finishes, can you stay around 5 to 10 minutes on stream? Because I'm going to go to bed and watch the rest of the game on my phone, so I'm going to have to come back after. Well, sure. Also, worth noting, if you guys are wondering, I always timestamp the game the goal reactions. That's why I keep a list after somebody scores. So, like, because I know those are the main highlights you guys want to see, obviously. So if you check any of our old live streams, except for the 2 Rangers ones, the most recent Rangers ones, no, we're popular. How do we know we're popular, chat? When the sex bots show up. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I have a girlfriend. Be gone, thought. Be gone, thought. Be gone. Say it with me, chat. They belong to the streets. She belongs to the streets. She belonged to the streets. Get out of here, sex bots. Fuck off. Is this because I watched all those Detroit Become Human videos? Get out of here! Get out of here! You say one nice thing about a robot and all of them show up. Fuck! And stay gone. Anywho, as I was saying. As I was saying. Um, no. Like, we talked about this in the past. The Robins. We've ranked Robins. And I will always say, Damian Wayne, the Robin, honestly, solid. Like a solid Robin, honestly. It's just that people don't like him because all of the other Robins are perfectly disciplined. Well, except Jason Todd, but that's kind of Jason's edgy. You know what I mean? Like, it works. Everyone also too. I love how the entire fandom wholeheartedly agrees that Carrie Kelly's the worst Robin. Actually, you know what? I'll make an actually. I actually take that back. There's one Robin that's worse. Stephanie Brown. Yeah, the woman that's named Spoiler because her dad was named Cluemaster. Ha ha ha! How fucking original comics. Spoiler was a short-lived Robin, mostly because she was short-lived character, I think, as well too. She dies sometimes. That was pretty much made a Robin just to spite Tim Drake. She's the worst, and she failed like on her first mission. She's fucked up. So honestly, Carrie Kelly off the hook. Stephanie Brown slots into position last. It's not even numbered. It's just last. At least Carrie Kelly did her job. Like, she was kind of like, she had no training and shit, and honestly, they tried to make it sound like she was a fucking, like, Girl Scout, blah, 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 and did all that training bullshit, but she wasn't. She just kind of Mary Sued it, for being honest here. Looking at me being on top of bots. Exactly, Matt. You fight a red light district. Oh, fuck. No! Why? 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 They're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Fuck off, lad. The plays for the Cincinnati Bengals named Zachary Carter. Well, he got the first half right, didn't he, James? He got the first half right. God. Oi. No. Okay, hang on. I literally was about to leave. Put user in timeout. Yes. But I'll also remove their comment. I was about to switch over to my normal, like, personal account. But oh my god, the bots love it. I don't want their love. Honestly, I like. You watch like 3 YouTube videos of Detroit Become Human, and all the bots think that you like them now. That's it. Give the bots credit. They're original in this chat. Oh, they are. But like, not. I don't need. Like, never have I once said, you know what I need? More creative sex bots. No! No! Be gone, Robo Thoughts. Exactly. They belong in the scrapyard. Honestly. Oh, I feel like I'm back in Las Vegas. It's overwhelming. Honestly, yeah, like Las Vegas is kind of fucked. Like the first time I was in Las Vegas, I was 15, I think 16, around that. I was definitely like not old enough to drink or do anything. But there'd be those guys in the corner with like the cards, and if you're in Las Vegas, you know what I mean. They'll be like, and I'd kind of and like you'd see them all kind of scattered around the floor, on the ground. And me as a kid, I was like, and I'd keep walking, like, oh my fucking god. Ah. Don't think I'm human, Zach. Well, don't be so hard on yourself. Not with that attitude. Overtime, here we go. Edmonton Oilers, Colorado Avalanche. Don't give me just the team. Tell me what player ends game 4. I need names. I need to know, chat. I need to know, chat. What player is ending game 4? Devin Shore up in the press box looking like fucking Anton Hudobin's long lost brother. What's the point in Vegas with underage? For under reasons, I'm calling it a joke. I'm calling it McDavid will score. All right, puck goes down the ice. Oilers have it in their own zone. Avalanche try to push it. Oilers force it out of their own end. Down low in the offensive zone. Draisaitl plays it down low towards the net. That gets blocked there by the Avs. Battle down low in the offensive zone. Oilers pick it up in the neutral end. Back to the defender. They go D to D. No wonder my girlfriend's super quiet with me. There you go. You finally got OT, Zach. Again, I did. I did all that waiting just to get overtime again. Isn't that great? And your pockets autocorrect. Oh, yeah. Oilers trying to put some pressure on early in this overtime. They haven't got any shots yet. Now, worth noting, for the 4th straight game, the Oilers have given up over 40 shots. So, not a good sign defensively, but you never know. Mr. 96 Rantanen, all right. I got the Leafs winning 6-5 guaranteed. Oh, yeah. Big field. Fuck. That ain't fair. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I just assumed that, like, it was Matt that said Colton. Ending. I was like, he's still laughing about it. No. Mac attack for series winning goal. Ooh. Vegas games are a joke. I'd be lucky and keep winning about it. Oh, man. I don't even... I stay away from that. Welcome, everyone, if you're new to the stream. If you're new here, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. We'll be also streaming tomorrow's game between the Rangers and the Lightning, so chance their shot that goes way out of play, and we'll get a whistle in the Edmonton zone. Nick, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you tuning in, my friend. Nice to see you. This game is it's picked up a pace, haven't it? You're shaking, Zach? Yes, that's because I have ADHD and I have to keep moving. My leg has actually been moving the whole time, but sometimes I'll touch the table while it is, and that happens. But sometimes it won't. And it's a little cold, but I always roll up my sleeves anyway. Because if you're going to do hard work, you got to roll up your sleeves. 13:24 left over. Alejandro, that's a bold claim you throwing out there, I got to say. I say when he wants to go to Vegas, don't bet too much money. Oh, yeah, always never bet too much money. Never bet more than what you're prepared to lose. Shot! They score! They score! Arturi Lehkonen! Series winner! The Colorado Avalanche are going to the Stanley Cup Final! Mike Smith immediately called for a high stick. I don't know if that's going to be in vain. But as far as we are concerned, the coaches, they're talking right now. The refs are talking. But the Avalanche seemingly might have just won Game 4. Let's see here. Shot from the point. Could have Arturi Lehkonen won this. Lehkonen does hit it pretty high. Oh, I don't know. This might be disallowed, chat. This could be disallowed. They're reviewing this, chat. They're reviewing this. They're reviewing the call right now. We will keep you updated. So they're looking at whether it's a high stick. I think that might be under. Here's the thing. It toes the line. Lehkonen keeps it pretty low. I think this might count. Ooh, that's tough. Oh, here it is. It's a goal! It's a goal! The Colorado Avalanche have won Game 4! The Avalanche are going to the Stanley Cup Final! The Avalanche have done it! Of course it had to be in controversial fashion, but the Avalanche win Game 4 in overtime. Colorado is going to the Stanley Cup final. Now, we're going to keep it rolling a little bit here. Do the Avalanche touch the trophy? Discuss. Should the Avalanche touch the trophy? And will they? Also, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're almost at 1,140, so we do appreciate everyone tuning in. It's great to see so many new faces every day, honestly. I appreciate that so much. We'll be streaming tomorrow, Lightning versus Rangers Game 4. McCarver MVP, let it happen. So, do they touch the trophy? Biddy says they touch it. Does anyone else say anything? Do they touch the trophy? Because I will let you know if they touch the trophy or not. No, Janet's either saying no because, yeah. Janet says they don't touch the trophy. Honestly, this is a reasonable conversation to have anyway. Chat, I hope you enjoyed this live stream so far. Or honestly, it's pretty much almost done, but you know. It's been a fun time, hasn't it? It's been a fun time. Reminder, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. Like, same bat time, same bat channel. Watching. That stick is pretty high, but not as high as I want to be right now. Ooh, we want the cup. He says McDavid a bitter defeat, but honestly, I think McDavid will be back here again. Like, at some point in his career. He's too good, you know? No, you only touch the Stanley Cup, but you see, there have been, like, sometimes they touch it, sometimes they don't touch it, sometimes they touch it. It's a tough thing, like, the brooms are out. If the Oilers are going to lose, they're going to lose in a sweep in overtime. And, oh man, I can tell you how that feels. Oh yeah, get the hats out. Get the Stanley Cup hats. The Stanley Cup final hats that you have to get. And then send all of those other Stanley Cup final hats to the Oilers with the Oilers Western Conference champions on it. Send that straight to Africa. We're waiting right now for the what's it called? The Smythe. The Smythe, right? It's the Smythe. It's the Clarence Campbell Bowl. Holy fuck! I'm like Smythe. Smythe. No, Clarence Campbell. One last salute there. The Oilers do to their fans. Break out the brooms. Avs have just swept the Oilers. Got mod duty, Zach. Sorry. Sounds good, Nicole. Honestly, oh yeah, right. There's a bunch of Rangers fans in here. Totally understand you going ranting to your Rangers. That's all good. That's all good. Arturi Lehkonen gets his second straight like Stanley Cup or like Stanley Cup final clinching. Oh no, Jake bet on the Oilers. How you doing, buddy? It's just dots. But anyway, second straight Western Conference final winning goal by Arturi Lehkonen. Once over the Vegas Golden Knights in Game 6 for the Montreal Canadiens, and now over the Oilers in Game 4 for the Colorado Avalanche. What an interesting development. Oh, we're 2 likes away from 30. Can we get to 30? Can we? That would be very nice if we could. Oh shit, we got like 800 views on the stream. Thank you so much, everybody. That's awesome. Jake, you poor man. Rangers versus Avs will be a great final. Honestly, I need the Rangers to win the East now. Because here's the thing. If Tampa wins it all, I'm... Ugh. Why did we do this? Like, the West, no disrespect, the West was literally the best case scenario. Avalanche win. That's the best case scenario for the Western Conference. You can't tell me otherwise. Oilers is second best. Oh, Joe Sakic's down at ice level right now. I think they're asking him whether they should touch it. Reminder tomorrow, guys. Yeah, hope to see you tomorrow as well. Avs roll. Avs fans are welcome. Roll Avs, baby. Avs are rolling out the barrel and got the Oilers. Okay, so here comes Gabriel Landeskog. When's the series review coming out? Probably tonight or tomorrow. But first, I gotta make a video on Kyle Connor winning the Lady Bing. Does he touch it? Does he touch it? Yep, he's getting his whole team to take a photo with it. Like the stream chat. Yes, please do. Avalanche, we will see. Do they touch it? And subscribe if you're new. They're all getting around the trophy, but will they touch it? Fucking Jack Johnson's in the Stanley Cup final. What a world. What a world. They're all around the trophy. They're not touching it. Oh, they touched it! Nathan MacKinnon is not... Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. Holy fuck. No. Guys. Hold up. Hold the phone. Guys, I've just made a revelation right now. They did... Hang on. I gotta pull up my phone here to show you. Guys. MacKinnon is not losing. MacKinnon's not losing. Look at that face. MacKinnon's not losing the finals. Like, MacKinnon is not losing. He touched the trophy with that fucking face. MacKinnon's giving, like... Look at that. That is not the face of a man who will let a team come in second place. Is all I'm gonna say. Holy fuck. Reminder to everybody, yeah, send the cup to Colorado now. They refuse. Like, oh my god. That's a Michael Jordan face. You're damn right that's a Michael Jordan face. Like, Nathan MacKinnon is taking it personal. He took it personally. Also, reminder, guys, tomorrow, same time, pretty much, the Rangers and Lightning Game 4. Jared was... Jared just popped... Jared, do I have to put you in the sex bot category, man? Because that ain't nice. All I'm saying is that last goal is shit call. Nah, it's under the bar. Honestly... It's not, like, I've seen a lot of worse high sticks this year that got called goals. That one was pretty fine. It was pretty tame. I think it's good. Ugh. We'll have a series recap coming out later tonight. We'll also have a video on Kyle Connor winning the Lady Bing. And there's a bunch of goals the Oilers fans will be talking about. The goal that they didn't challenge for possible interference. The goal that fucking, what's it called? The Makar offside goal that I literally on this channel broke down why it's not offside and people got so mad at me. Although it doesn't matter because no disrespect. When you click on a video just to argue with me, you're still giving me money. Go crazy, my guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Rocky Mountains. Let's make it happen. Yeah, guys, honestly, great stream. Thank you all for tuning in once again. I very appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Later tonight, we have 2 videos coming out. Avalanche sweeping the Oilers in 4, and obviously, the Kyle Connor winning the Lady Bing, because I'm a Jets fan channel, and this has got a lot to do. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Stay safe, honestly. Drive safely if you're driving. If you're drinking, drink responsibly. If you're doing both, do not do that. Because that's terrible life decisions. Yeah. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Now I wait a couple seconds for it to catch up, because otherwise it'll cut me off as I'm saying goodbye. And that's kind of odd, because this chat's chaotic like that. And now we